Okay.
I gotta turn it down a little bit so that way YouTube doesn't get pissed off.
Fuck them assholes.
So are we YouTube live?
Yeah, we're YouTube live. We are YouTube live. Get that started. And
So do you do an introduction? Or you just go right into it
I got to make a promo for
later.
I got
tonight.
for the show in general.
Oh,
I got to make a promo, like an intro,
right.
and then start into it. Now we just kind of let a song finish and then, hey,
Gotcha.
we're here. Yeah, do some other stuff.
Do you also interact while you're doing the show? In other words, you go
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
chatting and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, we
Try to get the
sometimes we get it on
questions
here, and then on his phone, I kind of switch between two
So you
screens.
can like interact with people while you're doing the show.
Mhm.
Do what?
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Yep, exactly. That's well.
You'll fuck yourself.
Man, I'm going with this. I see the Lord this time. Motherfucker.
Yeah, we got a minute 24 before we start on the air anyway.
All right. Hey, dude, every time I tag that shit and put it up right, listen, assholes, I don't give a good goddamn. Ain't my fault. Talk to fucking Zuckerberg, okay? That's all I'm telling you. Not my fault, man. Every time we'll get these pictures. Oh yeah.
So should,
that's perfect.
should I roll while we're doing the show, or
Do what?
If you want to.
I could break out some like
Hell yes,
a
you can.
prop as a prop.
As a prop, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
What up, people? I
I
can't
don't
see
care.
which one of you assholes is on here. What up, Palomino? How you doing, home? What up, Smurf? How you doing, sweetheart? What up, John? I'm waiting. It says 6 of you assholes are on here. I think a couple of you probably creepers won't put your name on it, but that's all right, man. That's all right. You know I ain't gonna hold it against you. Well, I will. Damn, putting 9. All right. What up, Danny? We got Texas in the house. Oh, Missy's here.
Hey, what up, Melissa?
There's your daughter. And
3,
my
2,
goddaughter.
1.
We got
Yeah, your
some
goddaughter.
asshole named Jeff Krasnick. Oh, Leon.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Captain Steve-O here. We are live from the 5890 studio. What up, baby doll Melissa? My sweet little girl, who's not so little. She's 30 years old, man. Oh yeah, you can see artwork. You can see artwork on my shit here anyway. Yeah.
I'll be checking with who's on here in a couple minutes.
Let's see who's okay. We ain't got nobody on YouTube yet, so that's cool. What's going on? Share away, win it all. We got a lot of.
I hope so.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. There's too many people talking at one time, but it's all right. Got some really good guests for you tonight. Yeah, let's see. Am I echoing here somewhere? That's Dan. We got the volume off on this one here too now.
The artwork is awesome, ain't it? That's the dude that did it right there too. Michael Maisonette. Stoner dude, asshole.
Know what I'm doing
Check
here.
it out. The werewolf. Dr. Doom shit got me first, man. But then I seen the werewolf, and that's just as sick.
Oh yeah. So
we got Pantera over there too, motherfucker.
So got some Pantera, got some really. I mean, this guy's a really good artist, man. I tell you what.
Holy fuck, man! He's a good goddamn drummer, Holmes.
Oh yeah, he is.
I think
check that out. You guys got to really check this thing out right here. I know there's a delay. It's hang on.
Right there.
There's a delay over here. Oh, let me see what I gotta look on my part over here. All right, there it goes.
You love
there it is.
Me too.
Get the Bong CD. You gotta check it out. It's on Spotify, CD Baby, all that other stuff.
That might be my favorite album right here.
Everything you can think of is probably on there.
Spotify, Amazon, iTunes,
there you go.
Radio, Google Play, Deezer,
everywhere.
And Napster.
And Napster.
Steve is low volume and light.
Yeah. Dang.
Well, man, there's only so much I can do. He's the soft-spoken dude.
Okay, all right. I'll talk a little louder.
There we go.
He's
gonna pretend he's me today.
Yeah, I gotta scream. Okay. Sure. Huh. All right. So there you go. So we got that up there so you can see what's going on here.
Yep. Oh, you got that so we can talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Well,
don't
so
look
you
too
can-
bad. You can see.
Yeah,
the
so we can
pictures.
see it. Yeah, you can see the pictures. You can see that.
Oh, that's me.
I'm just
Probably
saying.
didn't want to laugh.
Yeah, that's
Do I
you.
need to a little
Um,
bit this way?
nah, you're good.
Maybe a little bit coming this way. Yeah.
Uh,
Or wait, hold on. Let's see how long it is because this is a hell
yeah,
of a
it's just
man. That's a
there's
bigger
a
delay
long
than
delay,
I'm
man.
used to.
Oh, I know.
Normally, it's like I don't know,
Yeah.
9 to 17 seconds from what I've noticed when we've been doing it. But
Yeah. Oh, sometimes. But anyway, we got Michael Maisonette, aka Stoner
Did
Dude.
you say Maisonette?
Maisonette?
May like the month, son as of the father, and E.T. go home.
Oh,
Mason E.T.
Maisonette.
Masonette.
Masonette, not with a Z, with an S.
Or Stoner
Yeah, I'm gonna
Dude,
come back.
Stoner Dude.
as we will show
As we're
you
kind
in
of
a
finding
moment.
out right
As
now.
We will
There
give
we
an
go.
example
We got that
here.
right there.
But anyway, yeah, this CD, Destroy All Humans. We need to actually do that.
I'm down. You guys
This
wanna
morning,
do it?
on my morning show? I did. I played Super Sexy because I like the name of the song. And
Did you feel
Was it
super
one for
sexy
the
when you got
ladies?
done
Oh,
with it,
yeah.
or what?
oh yeah, she's super sexy. Yeah, I know that's not how it goes. But I got long distance relationships too that I played just after I got off air. But it was playing, and a lot of people that were listening in. I got text messages and said, "Oh man, that's a killer song."
That means a lot. Thanks. Yeah, we
Oh, this is brand new, man. You just put this shit
yeah,
out.
we
in the last-
it's 2020. We did it during the pandemic.
Oh, wow.
So while most of us were supposed to be shutting down, staying at home,
You guys were doing
I
it.
admit it, we kind of snuck out whenever we could.
Sure.
Made some things happen here. I mean, we had to do something during all this, right?
Right. Oh yeah.
So your
yeah.
brother's in the group too?
Yeah, my brother is he sings, and he happened to wrote all the lyrics on this particular album. We've been writing together. I started the band Bong probably at the idea. I call it an imaginary band. Before I actually have a band, I call it an imaginary band.
Sure.
My imaginary band is called Bong, and this is 25 years ago.
Wow.
I came up with the name. I came up with the idea, the concept of what I wanted to do. And mostly as a drummer, most musicians or guitar players, bass players are usually the primary writers, because they play the instruments, quote unquote, instrument.
Mhm.
As a drummer, I play with a lot of bands here in Vegas. I probably play with about 15 different bands.
Right.
And most of the time, I'm more than happy to do so. I'll play all of their music, no problem. Usually, when you're the drummer, they just kind of give you this is the drum beat. You know. In this case, it's my band and my fun, my sandbox that I built for myself. I'm one of the primary writers, and I come up with beats that I want to do.
Right.
And then we'll do the music on top of that. You
Right.
know.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Germany just said hello to you.
What's
Hello.
up, Germany?
Hello,
Oh,
Greta.
yeah. Greta. Yeah, she's one of our faithful.
Now, is that
faithful
Germany
listeners.
a person or Germany the place?
The place.
She lives.
Greta.
She lives in Germany.
And you call her Germany?
No,
Oh,
he
I
calls
just
it Germany.
said
He just said
Germany's
we have
on
Germans
there,
on.
son.
We'll say some of these countries.
Well, what's her name?
Her name's Greta.
Greta.
Greta from Germany. Oh, that's perfect.
We got
Greta.
Danny from Texas. We got who else? We got all kinds of people up on here.
Look at you.
We'll see in a minute.
You got people that actually watch your show.
Oh yeah, we got Paul. We got Paul. Really, people actually pay attention.
I can
now, so
understand because of him, but me, I'm like, fuck, you people need a life, man.
Well, you're lucky to ride on his coattails.
I'm down with that. I love my
I'll tell you, I
family.
don't ever have anybody follow me. I have people that go with me.
Good, right? Yeah,
I don't
I like that.
I don't ever.
We're
take
all
it-
going
I mean,
forward together.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't ever try to, oh, this is mine or that's mine, and you're just here. No, fuck that, man. We
Right
do
on.
things. We do things together.
Well,
And,
when I brought up, you brought up my brother, about, like I said, in 1995, 96 is when I decided I wanted to start this project, Bong. And then a few years later, fate brought me and my brother together, not as if we were estranged or anything, but we weren't living together at the time.
Mhm.
And we ended up living together in the Bay Area, Northern California, a little town called Alameda, just outside of Oakland, right across from San Francisco. I was there for about almost 20 years before I came to Vegas. And he moved up there, and we just started working together. We found out we kind of found that we liked a lot of the same music. We both loved, when we were very young, we both loved the standard bands of the 70s, Kiss and Aerosmith and all that, Sweet. And then kind of around 1982, 83, he became like this huge Prince fan, like huge. He loved Prince when he first came out, and I liked him too. But he was a big fan, and I was more like, well, way more into like bands like Rush, of course, you know, Led Zeppelin, progressive rock bands like Yes and Kansas, and of course, you know, Van Halen. We talked about the late great Eddie Van Halen who just died recently.
Yes.
And then we kind of went our kind of different ways. And then we kind of came back together like almost like a decade or so later. And then we kind of realized, wow, you know what? I like what you're doing. Let's actually work together.
We might like each other now that we're older and we won't fist fight. Hopefully,
that was a perfect description. Oh, yeah. We matured. I hate to use that word. Right?
That's a horrible
I hate
word,
it.
Oh yeah,
but
definitely.
We matured.
I know the feeling.
And we started writing together, and then I go, okay, fine. I think this could work, you know. And then I'm like, what do you think of the name Bong? And he goes, yeah, that's great. So I'm like, oh, if he's in on it, I'm in on it. Fuck it, we're going with it. Yeah. We are Bong. Nice. And that's so now it's almost about 20 years later. It's hard to imagine.
Wow,
a lot of albums, a lot of work together.
How many
like you said, a lot of wanting to strangle each other. We have about 5. We have 5 albums. Okay, this is a brand new one we did in 2020. We've been working on it for 2 years here in Las Vegas. We recorded it at a place called the Tone Factory, which I think is, I mean, it's probably one of the best recording studios I've ever had the opportunities to work in. The producer, engineer, guy who owns it, his name is Vinny Castaldo. You can find him on Facebook. And the Tone Factory is the name of the studio. You can all check out his Facebook. And he's worked with a lot of great artists, a lot of variety of types of musicians. And what attracted me to that place the most was the drum room, where he recorded the drums. He's a drummer. He's from Vegas. He's a great drummer, and he's got this great drum set in the drum room, the recording room, the performance room. That's what we call it in the studio world. And it's got like 13 mics on it at all times. Wow. And I had a chance to go there and do a session for somebody else. And I sat there just like I'm sitting here now on the couch, listening to the drums, and I went, I got to record my album here, you know? So we did it in Vegas. Yes, it was 2020, and we got it done. The name of the album is Destroy All Humans. It's also a song on the album. It's all on YouTube. You can go check it out too if you just want to hear it for free. We got videos that go with it as well. And when we came up with the name Destroy All Humans, it was kind of ironic during this pandemic that we're experiencing right now, right?
I didn't like people to begin with before this bullshit.
and it's perfect. Right. You're wearing a T-shirt that says, what is it? Worldwide Panic. Fuck you anyway. That's a great shirt.
Damn straight.
And it was just, for me, it was kind of a play on, you know, the old Godzilla movies, Destroy All Monsters. Right. I love the old Toho.
You know they're doing King Kong Godzilla. Supposed to be coming out.
Well, they just did 2 Godzillas, and they were actually pretty good.
They weren't bad.
Them.
Yeah. They weren't
bad. They were.
I liked it. So the take was like, instead of Destroy All Monsters, let's spin it around. As you show the album cover, it's the monsters win, you know?
I'm down with that because I'm pretty sure, man, we might want to flip it up because people have fucked shit up for way too long.
Most definitely.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we went with that name, and it's a lot of fun. And I gave you a chance. I'm an artist, too, as you can see by some of the artwork in the background.
So do you sell? I mean, do you paint and sell?
I sell all my art. Everything's always for sale, right?
So you'll do request pieces for people, or how do you do? Do you just do it and then here it is? Do you like it? Buy the shit.
Well, I've been drawing and painting since I was probably around 3 or 4, and all through high school is when I kind of honed it in and mastered it a little and learned some great techniques that kind of brought me to where I am today.
Well, I see these two are like 10 years apart. Really... That one's 08 over there, and this one's 18, I believe. I looked at the date.
Yeah, this was 08.
Yeah, this
but
one's 18.
I've been doing well after I graduated high school, and I started going through a slew of jobs like everybody does, you know, trying to find your way in life. I somehow figured out how to get into the art world where I started doing a lot of art shows and comic book conventions.
See, that's where I'm down with. See, I'm looking at
you're down with
I need
comic
to
books?
Help! That's my shit, man. Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been doing comic book conventions now for a lot of years, and I still do. Hopefully when the pandemic is over, And I'm going to keep saying that. Pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
When the pandemic's over, we can start doing conventions again.
Maybe shows.
I'll be back into it. And so I do a lot of commissioned work if I'm bored, or not bored, but if I'm out of work and I decide I want to just fill my time, I'm always painting or doing something.
So like,
and then I end up doing something and someone will end up buying it eventually.
Oh, I can see why, but something like this, like, do you have like an average time, or is it just what you feel and what you're doing with the piece?
It's all that. Yeah, there's not an average time really. Every piece is different.
Something like that or that. Is there like a major difference between that one and that one? I mean, there's
more detail. When there's more detail, that means you spend more time. And then you charge more money. We all just charge for our time. That's what I generally do. Charge for my time. You know?
So how much you sell them for? Hey man, somebody might want.
Well, I happen. First of all, these are posters. They're prints. Of the original to this right here is actually 11 by 17, standard 11 by 17 size, and that one's for sale right now for $700.
Hey. Show going on. Thank you.
Hey, peanut gallery.
The original of this I sold for $700 as well.
Really?
So that one's sold.
Now,
but the reason I brought that one is because out of all my paintings and my art, usually when I don't have anything to do, like anyone's hiring me to do something, I'll do what I want to do.
Right.
And that's when I draw and paint werewolves because I love werewolves.
All right. So me and you are going to get along even better. Ron Chaney Jr., the Wolfman, was like my hero when I was a little kid. I love all the old Universal monsters. I'm actually named after Christopher Lee, but my mom was such a tweaker.
You were named after Christopher Lee?
Yeah, but my mom was such a tweaker. She used the cake that she didn't know.
She didn't know how to spell Christopher Lee.
That's great.
That's my name, Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee with the K.
Now we know the
That's a good story. So anyways, I'm always painting and drawing werewolves, and that one I did for myself. And ultimately, once I sold it, I always make a digital copy of everything I do, digital file.
So you can make
I get them scanned exactly. So
how many do you make at a time? Like of that one, do you make 10, 20?
I make around 20, 30 at a time, and I take them to the comic book shows, and people come by the table.
What do you sell the posters for? 25,
30, 40, 50 bucks, depends on the size.
Right.
The size. What, you want to buy one? You seem very interested.
Man, if I had some money, I'd buy one. I'm a broke ass bitch. Man. I'm just glad I get to sit here and look at it for free. You people should be happy too. You're welcome. Oh, hey, there's New Zealand up on the fucking
New Zealand.
Shane Will.
Yeah, I have a question, and New Zealand can answer me. I hear they're doing the lockdowns over there still in New Zealand, and they've got like camps and things like that. Is it that hardcore over there?
Wow.
Let
us know what's going on in New Zealand.
Because of Shane in New Zealand and Greta in Germany. Like when I first started talking to Greta she started watching our show before the cold started, she was freaked out, and I started sending her some of the stuff from here about the stuff that was ramped up or whatever however you want to put it. And all of a sudden she sent me a picture of a gymnasium with all these hundreds of coffins in it. And I'm like, what the hell are they really? I'm freaking out. I'm thinking, and she's like, no, this is actually from a ferry crash that 200 and something refugees had died 5 years prior to that, and they were using the same goddamn picture. She sent me both articles. I'm like, so they are doing the same thing to you. Greta's done with shit.
Oh yeah,
she's done.
So they're making shit up.
They're doing it. The thing that scares me the most. They're taking
old photos and putting
scaring us,
or using
like an old Christopher Lee movie,
basically.
They're saying Dracula just came to town now. That was really back in 1962.
CBS got busted with New York. You're all gonna fucking die. Check it out tonight, Monday prime time. And then they found out within 12 hours later they were using footage from Italy's worst hit ER, and it's like, wait a goddamn second, why do you need to do that?
Right.
That don't make no sense because everybody's fucking dying here. You're putting. Supposedly they were digging big holes in New York and throwing shit in. I don't know what they're probably the proof.
Probably. But, all right, well, tell you what, since you're still rolling, let's play a couple songs from you, man, and then we could talk about it on while it's going on there. We could talk about it on Facebook Live and YouTube and shit. So I got Destroy All Humans and. It'd be a double shot, so it'd be super sexy.
New Facebook, we have permission.
Yes, we have permission.
This
the artist is right here.
I hereby give my permission for you to play the music.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so here we go. Destroy All Humans by Bong 2020. Check this out.
We have permission, so don't
We
fuck
have
around,
permission.
Zuckerberg. F you.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those pictures.
So who do you get your weed from?
Uh-oh. Hey, man, you say, hey. Yeah, we'll talk about that after Facebook's over. Because he knows the great dispensary.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he does. And for any of you people that ain't morons, let me know. He knows the best dispensary in town. Fair, nice, and with a smile.
Oh, yeah. Always with a smile.
So who was up there again?
I'll be right back. Oh, let's see.
Is anyone?
Yeah, they just came in.
Oh, shit. Oh, go back. Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh,
Be nice. Oh, Ronald Farrell Jr.'s on here from Texas with Underground Singers Club. We got Smart from Washington.
That's singers, not swingers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think he might go into that since we're doing the porn thing. Oh, and I got murdered in a porn the other night, people. No, not the way you bastards are thinking. I did nothing was penetrated. I penetrated nobody else. Oh, Shane just said election day this week in New Zealand. Nothing special. Yeah, ours is coming up too. I don't know what's going to go on with that shit. That's getting screwed. Who else up on here? Let's see. Okay. Greta, Germany, got you. Danny from New York. Thank you for the share, Holmes. Love you, bro. You're a good fucking dude, man. See, I get to talk to these different people from around the country on these and it's great. And then when I start talking to like New Zealand and Greta in Germany and June in England, man, you know what scares the shit out of me more, bro? It's the fact that when have any of our countries, more than a couple that weren't the richest ones, even World War II, when did all of them agree on anything and do the same thing? But other than Sweden, everybody has been caught lying about numbers and counting everything with that. And well, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What up, sweetheart? Oh, yeah. What up? I don't know who the fuck you are or you. I know who she is. Okay. You guys warned them about me, right? Didn't you? You did. They didn't warn you about me, did they? I might make you assholes sit down after a while just to see. I'm not gonna lie. And that is the term of endearment, unless I don't like you. He's rolling one right now too. That's my phone. Just saying. Did you get so much? Yeah. Guess what? Fuck you. It's legal.
Oh, this is gonna be cool, man.
What up, Chick? What up? And there's Jeff. Jeff's my dude. Oh, we got. Oh, I better not even say. We got shut down the other night hanging out after the show. But that's all right. You can't stop me forever, assholes. I will be there. I have quit talking about it. The last time they wrecked me on Facebook, the third day. Yeah, stand up there. Yeah, I was reading TBC numbers live. Dude, they cut. I wasn't even saying fucking Facebook and other shit. I don't know. I was just like, man, these numbers are kind of weird. Did anybody help me out with this shit and let me know what I'm pissed? I read the ones where it said and what they cut me off in the middle and everybody's messaging me and but yeah, I'm like, my internet must have kicked off. I've never been kicked off on a live, I don't think before. And then I went and redid my shit, come back like 10 minutes later. Hell no, 30-day ban. I'm like, for real, this is the fact you've been scaring the shit out of everybody. I know what's on your page telling me, listen to that, listen to WHO, and fuck they stop. And 2 out of the 3 have already went back. That fuck that dude guy. I got some massive. He has been involved with every fucking thing. See, man, it's nice to talk to smart people. It's infuriating. Look, I understand people were scared the first couple of weeks, but dude, it's been a constant cluster. Nothing's motorhome and nothing they've done has ever made sense. No medical way or other. And when more than half the doctors in the country are saying go up, and they're getting banned for doing it. That's what I'm like. Hey, any of you fact checkers are medical graduates? I don't think so. I think it's really still a mommy station.
Yes, it is. Okay, cool.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, him? Oh, no shit. The poster I got? That's her daughter.
When Jenny was Alice in Wonderland that one year.
Yeah.
That's her Harley. Yeah, it is, Jenny.
Yeah. I know, yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Super cool.
Yeah, but we never know that.
Yeah, we weren't sure.
Oh, man, see, you know what? That
She's all grown up now.
And that's where we know she's only 18, man. She ain't all grown up yet. She's smart. She's smarter than most, but hell no. Fuck you. You know what I mean? But, yeah.
Nice.
The good people we know.
Huh?
We stopped off some, but the ones that we kept around,
Oh, yeah.
always, and it's funny because you know that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They don't bug me, he don't bug me, not stupid. I like it. He didn't do that picture you gave me, did he? Who did that?
Super sexy. Super sexy.
I am too, man. You motherfuckers know. Just because I ain't got no ass don't mean nothing. Nobody needs to be doing nothing to my ass anyway, so I'm good.
Oh, it was kind of funny. I was talking to Art about that. I said, yeah, I possessed his ass. Wait a minute. That sounds so wrong. No, wasn't like that.
I did my first fucking film roll the other day, and oh wait, we should go back on with this. Is that the second one?
Yep. All right, we're back here on C4OC Revolution Radio 2 Mondays. We're here at Club 5890, aka the Cave.
I like that, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I like the cave.
Oh yeah,
the cave is very cool.
It's got a rock wall,
a lot of things go down in the cave.
Oh, a lot of things come down. We got a stripper pole. We got.
Where's the strippers?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, is that the day I'm not here?
Yeah.
They've been here.
Saturday. Well, they'll have a lot of them.
I'll be here Saturday.
Yeah. So anyway, you heard.
Oh, by the way, real quick, thanks a lot, Stephen. I really appreciate that you're playing my music on your show.
Dude, you came up to our open mic, man. I was
you were there at our jam night. We had at Rock and Rollers.
Yeah. You had a jam night going on here in Vegas at Rock and
Rollers. Had a shitty venue on a bad night, and it was actually starting to catch some damn traction.
Because Vegas, if you get something going on in Vegas, people will show up.
Yeah.
People will hang. You know?
Oh yeah.
He showed up and played drums that night. Actually, Dale there the night he played. My son and Patrick.
I think
they might have been.
Yeah.
And
so anyway, so you just guys got to hearing Super Sexy, and
that was
Destroy All Humans.
The title track, Destroy All Humans,
from
Bong.
Bong. So
you still got a bong.
Real quick, I'd like to thank a good friend of ours, Leona Nicole Christie.
Yes.
First of all, she helped bring us together to do the show tonight. But even more so, she's been spending a lot of time, and I'm very thankful for it, that she's been promoting the album on Facebook, getting a lot of new followers and new likes and things like that.
And I just realized
sharing the videos, and I appreciate whenever our friends help us out like that. It makes all the little differences to where we can get the word out and just share our art with everybody.
Oh, definitely.
And it means a lot. It means the world. Thank you.
Oh yeah. And if you didn't get tagged in these videos, don't feel bad.
It's because stupid Facebook.
Facebook's weird about tagging
for 10 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
And the same thing happened last week. I tagged everybody I thought, and I always forget shit anyway. And then I started, and it says can't start something query, QUERY, and then it don't save none of it. So that's why the last 2 weeks I started with. Here we go, asshole.
Here we go. Yeah, that's all we can really do.
Sorry, man.
But yeah, it's just
look at that.
Dude, that's like better than my
That's a fatty,
roller.
man.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
Here's that's why he's stoner dude. The dude knows how to roll.
I really prefer
For-
bong hits,
For everybody else, it's either a bong or a pipe
but hey, you gotta.
or pre-rolls.
The way I learned how to roll when I was probably like around, I don't know, 15 or so, some friends of mine, the older kids,
Yep.
they had some weed.
Let's get the little kid high.
And they
I
told
remember that.
they told me to roll a joint. So I'm starting to learn how to roll a joint, and it's like, they call them pregnant joint, the one that's big in the middle,
Yeah.
and thin on the outside. Oh, look at this. One just comes out of nowhere. I say joint, and they just
Oh, yeah,
look
they
at
just-
it.
Universe works in
Thank
They
you.
just fly out that
So I
way.
started rolling this little pregnant joint, and my friend's like, "You ever seen a Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon?" And when the kid messes up doing the martial arts, Bruce Lee's like, "What was that?" This is not a charade, right? That's how I felt like that kid. Like I rolled this pin little joint, it's big in the middle. He's like, "You tear that apart right now." So then he puts this big giant weed in front of me, like huge, like I don't know, probably around 3 or 4 ounces, quarter pound or so.
Wow.
And he goes, "You're not leaving until you roll all that." And then you had to roll
wow.
good joints. And I sat there and hey, practice makes perfect.
My sensei sucked. I still can't roll for it if I don't have
Here's some shit.
anything
Never
else
learned.
to smoke out of. I'm talking out in the middle of the oil field. If I got a tin can that I know is there, I can't roll to save my life. If I don't
to
have
save your
something,
life.
if I don't have something there, I can roll the most pregnant, even worse looking than my finger joint. It'll smoke. If there's nothing else there, I don't know what it is, man. And it ain't because of my goofy fingers here either, because that's all you need to fucking roll.
Oh yeah. just
And
a
I
little
couldn't
bit.
do it before I lost them for some
I
reason.
used to be able to roll because my brother used to say, "Hey, just roll some." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what I'm doing."
Yeah, you just do it. You just go.
Now I
for
just throw it in a roller, man.
The trick I learned was that to not get the pregnant joint, you spread out the paper, right? And you put 2 piles on each side and leave the middle
And leave a
open.
dip in the middle.
Right.
That
Dip
is
in the
one-
middle.
Then
You roll and it all goes
It all goes
flowing
in the
down the middle.
Yeah.
Like a burrito.
Yeah. You never ate a pregnant burrito, have you?
Man, there are so many ways that could go. I'm just gonna say
Nope. Just
no
say
comment.
no. Just say no. Nope.
Yeah, just say no.
Yeah, just say no.
Just say
Nope.
no. That's the only time you say no.
No.
When someone asks if you smoked a pregnant burrito.
Man, that's.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are
you
gonna-
guys gonna have to explain
We
that
actually,
after we go.
speaking of the movie that Chris and I were in,
Oh yeah,
um,
pornography,
yeah.
adult film.
adult
Wait
films.
a minute, you two were
Not together.
Yeah, not
well,
together.
we were together, but not together.
We were in the film.
Nobody
in the
stuck
film.
us, and we didn't stick nobody. Well,
good for
Right.
you.
actually,
No,
he's.
I didn't stick
You-
anybody. I
you didn't-
filmed everything. I filmed
You
a lot
didn't
of
stick
things.
nobody,
No,
didn't you?
no,
Not once.
no, nope.
Not once.
Nope.
Just slices.
Nope.
Oh, just okay.
Just grab a hold.
He killed me.
No, yeah. The
Where
beginning of the
were
film.
you going with this?
Whoa, what was
The green door.
Okay, well, no, I'm not going to the green
I'm
door.
lost.
Okay, what I was going with that is there's a trailer that's out now that's on Twitter, so you can see the full length
It's a different one. He just-
what you call it, trailer of it
To your movie.
yeah, to the movie. So what I'm going
What's
to
the title of
do?
the movie? Now I'm interviewing him.
I'm not
I
really
like
sure.
it.
It's
It's a horror porn.
the
Horror porn?
yeah, the haunted hospital.
That's it.
Yeah, the haunted hospital. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get
That one
the
goes
clean
with
parts, the parts that you could actually see without all the porn part of it. But like, me grabbing him, pulling him into a dark room.
So
And then you
there's
just-
a storyline outside of the porn.
Kind of.
Kind of like,
Isn't
kind of like a storyline.
that a waste of time?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
But the storyline is very short.
That's what I was thinking. I got.
But I get to, you see
How
me
many people did you possess or kill?
3,
Only 3.
only 3. Then there's only 3 in there.
When's this
You
movie
and
come
2
out?
girls.
When's this movie come out?
The trailer's coming out. It's probably going to be dropped next Friday. This Friday.
Dropped? Is that what the kids are saying now?
I guess what they're
guess.
saying.
It's
Yeah,
gonna drop.
It's going to drop.
Right.
I mean,
You know we're hip
hope it doesn't
around here,
break.
people.
Just in time for Halloween,
Just in time for
kids.
Halloween, guys. Yeah. So as long as you're 18 and over, you can go get this movie.
I'm not gonna be.
You can go get it at wolfwhistle.com.
I do like the premiere that you showed me the
wolfstudio.com.
preview earlier.
Yes.
'Cause I get to fucking do my
Oh, yeah,
little
he's
scene
a-
and
he's
he
in the
gets
opening
rid of me
scene.
right
He's
off.
on the opening scene.
He's the first thing you
I'm
see
a
is
doctor
him
too, man. Believe it or not.
taking his clothes off.
Yeah, that's the only kind of.
I already don't want to see this movie.
No, but
Good luck.
only my doctor jacket.
Yeah, this
man,
is
not
Dr.
my
Jack.
pants.
Puts it away. Then he hears
Doctor Jacket, get it? Doctor Jacket.
Yeah,
Oh,
What
well.
back?
Oh, goddamn, that was good, man. See.
yeah.
Oh,
So
wow. Holy
gets
crap,
it.
that should be the name of the movie.
So he gets
now.
there and he disappears, and then you see this other girl come out of the dark in another spot. I come up behind her,
He looks scary.
Grab
as
her
fuck,
neck.
you know, I ain't gonna lie.
so I grab her neck. I kind of just.
Careful now. Don't
lean
tell
in
the
on her.
whole.
Oh,
Don't
no,
tell the
no.
whole plot
Don't
to
give-
the
Oh no,
YouTube.
no. This is just what she gets there, and she does something really, really weird. After I possess her, she gets really, really weird. She actually twists herself around and then walks upside
Like
down.
a contortionist.
Yeah. Walks upside down and starts crawling down the hallway.
Wow.
And then a doctor sees her. He comes out, picks her up.
Puts her on the gurney and takes her to.
Puts her in the
No, picks her up.
in a
Puts her in a
chair.
different room. Puts her in a chair.
Well,
You know what happens?
don't give
then.
up the
Right.
details.
I
bro.
do. I know what happens.
But the
then.
doctor.
Enter the
Do I ask on the
70s.
floor or do you got an ashtray?
Anyway, give it to me, Holmes. I got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
Just don't put it out there unless I have to.
She's like, "Ah!"
I'll be making these people pay for that one.
But yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. We filmed it at the Green Door.
The Green Door. The
Yeah.
famous Green Door.
The world famous Green Door. If you don't know what the Green Door is, go to thegreendoor.com. You'll figure it out.
You'll
what it
figure it all out on your own.
It's one of them
18
places
and over.
everybody likes to
is.
get
All right,
involved.
18 over. Yeah, everybody loves to get along.
Dude, I was in there. That's weird. That whole plaza. How long you been going to that commercial center over there where that rock and roll is? You've been to a few clubs back in the day?
I've only been to the skating rink where you guys did your jam nights.
That's
but
it.
from what I understand, that whole old section of Vegas has got like a very
Bad, right?
a unique clientele. I'll put it that
There
way.
you go. Yeah,
A
that's
unique
one way to put it.
clientele.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Very strange. But that used to be the old Rat Pack's hangout.
Which
Yeah.
what place?
Up above the
above
roller
the-
rink
the
there,
roller
there's
rink?
that
Oh,
room. Yeah, that was where all of them had.
I heard Led
rooms.
Zeppelin played there.
Yeah.
Led
Led Zeppelin.
Zeppelin, the Doors, Bob Marley. That's why we were
Wow.
so jacked up about getting it.
Yeah.
About putting all that equipment up there and doing the work we did to get that rolling. We were supposed to get that whole back corner, bottom floor for our whole studio. And that was going to be and I couldn't believe we actually, when you showed up, I think you were there maybe the last one or the second to the last one before we pulled our equipment out.
Went there a couple of times.
Yeah, and that's
And
where, I
when
mean,
they-
I'd seen you before.
When they had their liquor license
I don't know.
pulled, it all went to shit.
I think we might have nodded each other at different, you went to Banff in different places here and there, right?
Mhm.
I mean, you had that
Yes, I frequented a few places here in
adrenaline.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of recognized him, but until that night, I never, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I might have seen you play. I was part of you fucked up.
You also played in Green Jelly, right?
No, I didn't play in Green
He
Jelly. We
toured
did
with
a
them.
gig with them.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
did a gig with Green Jelly at it was a convention here in Vegas called Chronic
Chronicon.
Con.
Dude, no, I was at that. That was the only one.
That was you?
At a leg.
No way!
Holy shit! You were there? Did you see Lurch?
I had all my art displayed at the Chronicon.
Uh-huh.
And hold on, incoming.
Burn my hair.
Incoming. Excuse me. I'm paused for commercial.
Man, I'm telling you, it's like I'm coming and going between what he had.
So yeah, we went to Chronicon. It was a stoner convention. That was a stoner comic book convention.
Where at?
It was
Okay.
weed
At
and
Lexus
pot mixed with comic books. My two favorite things. Well, two of my three favorite things.
Actually, Leona was there too.
Yeah.
you were there. You were there. Are you gonna? Is she coming
No,
on?
she wasn't
Is she
there.
coming on camera? Oh, well, she should. Okay.
Yeah, she
Not-
You're missing out.
Not this time. There you go.
But no, I
She's
think that
blowing
was
smoke right now, so that's who.
the Chronicon was the stoner convention. Green Jelly played and Bong played as well.
Uh,
Yeah, I had to.
Right.
As soon as I saw Stoner Comic Book Convention in Vegas, I'm
That's
like,
freaking
this is
amazing.
exactly why I moved
But-
here.
Right.
Being,
Oh yeah.
That's like living the dream.
Sure.
dude, I was
Yeah.
happy. I got the press pass from Neon that day. That's when I got the FU from Lurch.
Oh okay.
That
Yeah, yeah.
motherfucker, the whole body, bro. Jeez, I was so happy when he gave me the FU. I was like, dude, you mind? He's like,
Lurch.
come on.
What do you mean
Yeah,
Lurch?
The dude that, Carol Striking?
Who?
Carol Stryken, Struuy.
Which is he?
Big tall.
What does he play?
He's been in Adam's Family. He's been in
Oh,
Star
the new
Trek,
Lurch.
the newest one for the
Yeah.
last 20 years. or
Okay.
whatever, you know.
Newest one.
Well, obviously not the original. I didn't dig him
I'm
out.
just so used to the original Lurch.
Yeah, the original
you know?
Lurch was
I
nice.
was too.
The black and white Lurch.
I like that dude.
What was his name? Somebody Google it.
Oh yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I
Somebody
couldn't
Google
tell
that name.
Please.
I can't tell you
Shit,
that.
I couldn't tell you nobody's. Wait.
I saw him, and
Nope.
he was funny because I know he was dancing with Wednesday. That was the funniest thing I ever saw.
Oh yeah.
Wednesday's fucking doing her little thing, and he's just like,
Oh, and then I met that dude. What's his name? The little guy that played Tweaky and Cousin It on the old show,
Tweaky.
the original, from Buck Rogers, the little robot.
Oh, okay.
He played
okay.
him. He played the
From Buck
Ewok
Rogers.
in Star Wars.
I'm thinking about the other
He
one.
wouldn't
that's
give me an
beep-a-dee-beep-a-dee-beep.
But I went from Lurch.
That's the guy
That's
he's
him.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
the BBD.
That's
Oh.
him.
Mel Blanc did the voice. Wait, now I'm taking you all back into time. Buck Rogers, 25th century. We're
Right.
talking about the character that played the actual.
Natural
Can
robot.
I say midget? The midget that played the little guy, the little robot guy.
I'm not sure what the
Midget
word of the week
robot.
is
Little-
acceptable.
But
anymore.
Mel Blanc,
person.
the famous Mel Blanc,
Uh,
did the
Did
voice.
the shit. Yeah.
right.
Now I gotta tell you a Mel Blanc story. You know who's
Okay.
a big Mel Blanc fan?
Yeah.
Ronnie James Dio.
Really?
He's a huge Mel Blanc fan. And I found out recently that Ronnie James Dio, I'm totally changing the whole subject here, but I'm going
But that's
somewhere.
good though.
Oh,
It's
it's good.
good.
We do that
Ronnie
all the
James
time.
Dio was a total stoner,
Yeah.
and he loved Mel Blanc and Bugs Bunny cartoons. And like, I got a friend that plays with him. Are you taking off? You leaving?
No.
Oh, she's passing a joint this
Because,
way.
man, I'm high as a
So,
motherfucker. I don't need no
I'm,
more.
I'm currently working with Rowan Robertson, who played guitar with Ronnie James Dio, and he's coming over to my place, and we're working together. And I got all these great Dio questions because I love Ronnie James Dio.
Wow.
And once he told me that Ronnie James Dio was a total stoner and that he was a big Mel Blanc Bugs Bunny fan, I'm like, oh, why was I born 20 years late? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, why couldn't I
Oh,
have been a band with Ronnie James Dio?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe instead he would have been writing about, Elmer Fudd instead of Rainbows and Dragons. You know what I mean? Totally.
Oh, yeah. I got to see him on his Magica tour
Oh,
before
nice.
he passed
Before
away.
he died.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
We're talking Ronnie James Dio.
Ronnie
now,
James
dude.
Dio.
I know. I didn't see that. What year was that?
That was
I hadn't seen
I think he died in 2010, so
yeah, 2010,
2009ish or something like that.
something like that. Yeah, but I saw his Magica tour there at the House of Blues. It was a really good show. I mean, the guy's an amazing performer.
Yeah, he did it all the way to the end. You know, I think about like Ronnie James Dio, obviously Eddie Van Halen, which we could always talk about.
Right.
This year, 2020, for me
Oh.
as a musician and an artist, it's been just it's just a heartbreaker, heart ripper
Right.
outer.
Without the
Oh, yeah.
rest
I mean,
of everything
starting-
going on, right?
Yeah, that's not even including the
That's
pandemic.
fucked up.
Out of the gate in 2020 in January, my biggest drum idol, Neil Peart, died.
Right.
And that just came out of
God damn.
nowhere for me. I don't think a lot of people even knew he was ill. You know, his fans
Right.
didn't.
I did.
anyways.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I
I
did
didn't
it.
know. I didn't know. I mean,
Yeah.
that came as a shock.
One of the
I was like,
most
wait a minute, what?
underrated. I don't care what
Yeah.
nobody says. One of the best ever from when I was little that I actually paid attention to. Wow, man, he don't sound like nobody else. And they got banged for all them years because I guess the
They
Canadians.
talking
saw-
about Rush.
Yeah,
I saw
mean,
a documentary on them last night.
didn't
The,
Yeah, it was on-
the
it was
world
on
lighted,
Pluto.
the world's the lighted stage, or something like that. All the world's the lighted stage.
I think
the
so.
recent one. It's a
Some of-
great documentary.
Well, yeah,
it came
they-
out
yeah,
about
they were-
7 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh.
they were talking about. I mean, they had everybody in there. They had everybody there. They were all talking about the 2112 album
Right.
and the whole concept of that, and that was just all free thinkers and everything else like that. It was just
Well,
people
ultimately,
so-
when
they
it
were-
came to that 2112 album, the record companies were putting pressure on Rush to come up with a hit so they
Right.
can go make some money.
right.
Right.
They
didn't
wanted
care
them
about
to
a
be like,
message
all
or
the other
something.
bands making big money with the big hits. And at that time, even though they invested a lot into Rush, at that point they hadn't come up with a real big hit. They had Working Man. That was about it.
Right.
So it's like Rush is like they're in the room going, are we going to take our last shot and make a hit, try to make a hit? Or are we just
We
going
just
to
gonna
go
do
balls out and make
What we want.
Make an
what
album.
we want?
Oh yeah, exactly.
And the youthful revolutionaries in their spirits drove them or directed them and guided them into doing what they wanted to do.
Mhm.
And then they came up with 2112.
Yeah.
And which is the quintessential progressive rock / kind of borderline metal album at the time.
Yeah.
It changed the world musically. It kicked down the doors for a lot of opportunities for others, but most of all them, of course.
Right.
And they never looked back.
Oh yeah, and then with Geddy's voice, it was so high pitched, and
He sounded like a wicked witch.
yeah, he did.
And he's got to look like one too, man.
And he looked like one too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, I'd
Canadians,
carry that
man.
nose around if I could sing like that, no problem, bro. I don't give a
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
about my nose.
Yeah, but, obviously we had Neil Peart, and we've had a lot of obviously losses over the years. So I'm kind of jumping back forward to Eddie Van Halen, but for that to all happen in 1 year,
Oh yeah.
losing Eddie Van Halen and
it
Neil
was-
Peart the same year.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
I'm just getting over. I'm not even getting over Neil Peart, but that's like another jab. Oh man, really?
One thing with him, he's been fighting the cancer. I don't believe it was the same one that he died from because he went in remission. He had it.
He's
years
been
ago.
struggling for almost 20 years. Since
Yeah,
2000.
that's what I thought, and I was like, and man, believe me, I don't want to see him go anyway. But
Oh, yeah.
he looked like he was doing pretty. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. But
He looked like he was doing better. Like
that's
if
what I
you look
thought.
at
Going to his son playing with
if
them.
you
And,
look at Eddie Van Halen at 60 or 61,
Mhm.
he looked better in the past 5 years than he had looked maybe 10, 15 years
Yep.
ago. He looked like really sunk it in for a while.
yeah, because he had.
He actually looked like it was kind of funny because I'm looking at him like there's old man Eddie, the ultimate quintessential rock star guitar player. He looks like a grandpa now,
Right.
or he did anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goatee and the really short hair and everything. He just kind of had the, more filled out as opposed to the thin, skinny little, young guy.
long haired. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So
Something really, really cool. A friend of mine down in LA, they had they were doing this. They wanted to do a tribute to Eddie and make a sign in Pasadena,
we need a sign. What kind of sign?
a street sign
A street sign named after
named
Eddie
after
Van
Eddie
Halen?
Van Halen. Yeah. So in order to do that, they had to raise $3,000. They started that.
That's all it costs to have a street named after you?
Well, you got to have a petition, I guess. I think.
Okay.
But they had
people
they had
voting on it.
Yeah, they had that. They got their $3,000. It took them, I think, 6 hours. Once that website was up, I put it up early this morning. I gave everybody the website
Today?
Today,
Wow.
Bam. 8 hours ago. I found out at about 5 o'clock. 8 hours ago, they met that goal, that $3,000 goal,
Right on.
Good.
and
It's silent,
it's going to
So there's
Yeah, they're
going to be where's this going to be at?
in Pasadena.
Pasadena. They're going to have a street named
Named
after
after
Eddie
Eddie
Van
Van
Halen.
Halen.
Is it going to be
As a
Van Halen
tribute.
Street?
I don't know what it's going to be.
Van Halen Avenue, Van Halen
Yeah.
Boulevard.
Right,
That's
Eddie-
awesome.
Eddie Street.
Well, congratulations
Oh, yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
And
It
of
was-
course, hey, congratulations to all the big Van Halen fans out
Oh,
there
yeah.
that are going to enjoy now writing a letter to somebody on Van Halen Street.
No, exactly. Yeah. I want to
Hey,
I want to
everybody.
probably get a house on that street. It's going to cost you an arm.
Oh, that'd be
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I live on
On
Van
Van
Halen
Halen,
Street.
Van Halen.
My
Avenue.
pool is a guitar, bro.
Yeah.
But that's one of them things, though. They're gonna, how they always milk that shit.
Mhm.
The fucking companies that own some of the
Milk
music and all
that
that.
shit.
You know what I'm talking about. They'll push it because he died. One good thing about that, though, is hopefully there's going to be a younger generation of kids that are getting into kind of music.
I
and
think
like-
that's for surely happening.
Oh, yeah.
And from most of the reports, as far as
it's been
the
bigger than
information
I
on the
thought.
record sales, or not the record sales, but the music
Yeah.
sales,
Mhm.
went up like 6,500 to 7,000%
Mhm.
after Eddie Van Halen died. In
Mhm.
other words, people were buying more Van Halen.
Dude,
music,
Eruption's
so-
yeah.
still one of them ones way back when I was like, man, that was, where's the word? Man, that was bad. I got to listen to that again.
Eruption is and you could, all of you
That- oh,
musicians
yeah.
out here listening,
Eruption's-
I would say Eruption is the #1 recorded guitar solo that everybody knows about. My question would be, just to show you how far the distance is between #1 and whatever 2 is, like, what else is there?
Right.
In other words, you could probably come up with a lot of great guitar players with a lot of things that they've done, but how many guys, just like with
Dude, Joe
just like with John
Satriani,
Bonham, it would be Moby Dick.
Right.
Eddie Van Halen has Eruption.
Mhm.
There's not a lot of musicians out there or bands out there, especially in popular music,
Mhm.
that have a guitar solo that's just a guitar solo
Right.
that's known all over the world,
Right.
note for
Right.
note,
Yeah.
you know, and as elaborate
Exactly,
as it is.
Mhm.
It's bombastic, it's rock and roll. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
as much as I love Jimi Hendrix, I think it goes Jimi Hendrix. I'll go back. As far as rock guitar,
Mhm.
the popularity of it that changed the world. Chuck Berry did it in the 50s.
Mhm.
Jimi Hendrix, of course, did it in the 60s.
Mhm.
And then Eddie Van Halen just even took it to a whole new
level.
universe from
Oh, yeah.
there. And then from that point on, there's a million great guitar players.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But they're all after Eddie.
Right.
He's like the Big Bang, you know what I mean? He's like everything
Right.
kind of happened after that.
Oh yeah. Even Randy Rhoads. Yeah. Just they're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're both very popular guitar players.
He was really good. I don't think anybody really ever got to hear enough of him, even with the shit that was recorded.
We talking about Randy Rhoads.
Yeah.
Well, as far as Ozzy Osbourne music is concerned, and I'm sorry, Jakey Lee, and I'm sorry, Zach. Wow, I'm sorry, all
best
you
one
guys.
ever, at all.
But I always go back to those first two Ozzy Osbourne albums with Randy Rhoads. To me, that's the quintessential
Diary and
Ozzy
Blizzard,
Osbourne.
right?
And he
Diary
never
and
found
Diary and
he
Blizzard.
never found another guitar player that could write that
With
great.
him, like,
Right.
That great. You know, you can't.
Oh yeah.
You could say the other guitar players have done a lot of great things with Ozzy
yeah, they had
because of Ozzy.
Mm.
But Randy Rhoads, think about when Ozzy quit Black Sabbath, or well, he got fired, however you want to look at it. When he left Black Sabbath, here he is, the greatest one of the rock singers of the time.
What up, Jeremy?
Ozzy Osbourne, and he goes from Black Sabbath. Where do you go from there?
Right.
And he goes and finds this kid, Randy Rhoads, in L.A., you know, in Southern California, and then just goes into a whole other world, you know.
Level,
So
What
yeah,
the
that's a
hell
very
was that?
rare scenario for sure.
There was he was in a little band. I swore I had an album of him as a guitar
Quite
player
right.
for somebody.
This is
That's
quite
what
right.
it was.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what? You know parts of a lot of things.
I do, but not a lot about nothing.
He knows a lot about a little. And knows a lot about nothing.
Yeah.
You
You
know,
know,
he's a
just
good
enough to get it going.
I do.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is great, man.
Now
This
you
is
can
good
tell I
stuff.
still got half my memory.
Oh yeah.
So here's something we can share with the world. Now Steven and I, we're good friends. We're good friends. I love this guy. He's always been very cool to me, gracious. He's purchased some of my art in the past. He's offered me to be here tonight, which I'm very thankful. You can go check out my Instagram at Stoner Dude Art. That's Stoner Dude Art on Instagram. But at the same time, we're also mortal enemies.
We are.
We are
What?
mortal enemies.
Oh,
We are
what's
mortal
that?
enemies.
Oh, Raid or oh shit, the Raiders.
He's dealers.
Well, they did. They are the only ones that beat you guys this year, though.
So
I ain't even
far.
paying
Let's go
attention to
further than
football.
that.
So far.
I know a lot of Raider fans. I only know a few Chief fans. But he's a real Chiefs fan.
Man, he got the ink.
Yes,
to
sir.
prove
I
it.
got the
That's what I'm
ink
saying.
to
Look
prove
at
it.
show the
I
people.
got the ink to
The
prove it.
Raiders were my
Right
team,
there.
but
That's a
nah, I never
hardcore
forget.
Chiefs fan. But the Chiefs and the Raiders were in the same division in the NFL.
Yep.
And we, of course, we play twice a year.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, you got now 2 Super Bowls or 3?
Yeah,
One.
2.
Oh,
Two.
They got 2.
Oh,
Two.
you had for one.
They beat the
long
Vikings
Yeah, we got
back in
1960.
1902.
Hey, not that old.
Hey, you guys got it last year.
Hey, hey,
1970.
Shit.
Put it this way: as far as the Super Bowl goes, I'm a football fan, so I can talk a little football here. When the Jets beat the Colts, that was the first time that the AFL beat the NFL to
Right.
help form the merger.
Right.
The next year, the Chiefs played the Vikings. The Chiefs were with the AFL. And because the Chiefs beat the Vikings, that cemented the merger.
Right.
Or the
NFC,
validated,
AFC,
verified the
Right.
merger.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs
So the
obviously have a
AFL
great
AFL
history.
is for real, yeah.
They've always been in the same division with the Raiders. They're both from the AFL. So they play twice a year. So twice a year, I hate Steven.
Yeah.
But we're still friends.
Oh yeah, we're
See, I'm a Bears
You know
fan,
what?
but
Win, lose, or draw, I still love
I'm a Bears fan, but I've been waiting for a team to come to Vegas for 30-something years that I gave a shit about.
So
man.
what does that mean? Are you a Raider fan now?
Hey, I'll be a Raiders fan.
Are you a Raider
I'm
fan?
a Vegas Raiders fan until the Bears come to play.
Oh, well, I guess you're a Vegas
Raiders.
Raiders. Oh, you say until the Bears come to town to play?
Yep.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Hey,
dude.
look, man. I
Either
never
you
changed.
are-
Yeah.
With
Look,
these
I
guys,
got
either
the
you
We
are
don't
or you're
want
not.
party. We want the whole soul.
Man, I'll be a Vegas supporter, team supporter. But if it's my Bears,
The Bears are still your team.
I've been there since I
All
was
right,
5 years old.
I give you respect for that.
I
I don't really respect them,
Yeah.
but I give you a lot.
Oh
of
no, I
respect.
get it. I get it.
don't even care
No,
about my
no,
Bears.
it's
I
all-
root for his team more than I do my Bears.
Oh hell! I tell you, speaking about the Bears,
What?
I played the Bears today on PlayStation.
Oh, did they get their ass whooped?
Oh, completely.
They kick your ass at Madden anytime you want.
Oh shit! No. Oh hell no, man.
I'm a
Well,
shit
you
talker.
got to do
Wait,
it.
are you
online.
leaving?
No.
No,
No.
That's
Oh,
not
no,
going
they're-
nowhere.
Come
They're-
on,
they're
you
always-
you got a whole
Hey,
entourage
we,
here. The internet worldwide, no one wants to look at me.
We have- we have-
bring them in with him a little bit
Yeah.
before and do a good swap out because I don't want to.
Oh sure, yeah. Oh yeah, no.
That's what I'm
Maybe I want to
Yeah,
leave.
this is actually this
It's
is
like,
like,
hey, he
this
said,
is actually our
he said
biggest,
he
our
loved
biggest
you. He
peanut
don't like
gallery
me.
yet. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 people.
Next time they come through the wait. Next time they come the room, they should walk this way.
Yeah, they gotta walk this way.
Just
Gotta
to
walk
walk
around.
through, just to show people that there are people
We
here.
are, yeah, we do have people.
Can you even see the doctor? Oh yeah, you can see
You
it.
can
Wait,
see
wait,
it.
where's my hand? There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can see
I'm a huge. First of all, let me talk about Dr. Doom.
Okay.
bad
Okay.
motherfucker right there.
Here's
dude.
the irony behind this picture.
Uh,
This painting of Dr. Doom that I did. It was about 2 years ago. I'm here in Vegas. I'm a huge fan of this artist. His name, we're talking about Eddie Van Halen, all these great people.
Right.
In the comic book world, now we're talking some comic book talk.
Yes.
The greatest comic book artist of all time, for me, in my opinion. And I'm right. So it's the right one.
right.
His name's Jack Kirby.
Oh,
Jack the King Kirby.
Silver Surfer,
He
so
created-
many different ones. Holy shit.
Captain America, Fantastic
Right.
Four,
Yeah.
Silver Surfer, all the great comic book characters. He helped create Thor.
Mhm.
He did all the artwork for when Marvel Comics first started. It was just him and a couple other guys, like drawing.
Mhm.
And he was the most prolific, the most productive. A lot of the things that you saw him draw back then is what you see now in the movies on the screen.
Mhm.
They're interpretations of these new Marvel movies that are coming out, or very direct interpretations of his actual artwork. What's going on up there? Peanut Gallery's taking pictures from above.
Yeah,
That's
they're,
all right,
they're taking pictures from behind our heads.
So anyway, I go in, and you've ever seen some of the Fantastic Four movies that have come out in the past couple years?
Yeah.
They're god awful. They're horrible.
I'm telling you.
Okay, they're not run by Marvel Studios.
Mhm.
They're run by I think Sony. They're not. I know they're not Marvel.
Right.
Marvel Studios.
Marvel ain't Marvel no more. It's Disney.
Marvel Studios. You're right. But
Damn.
Marvel Studios is doing like the Avengers and the cool ones.
Right.
So the bottom line is there has not been a cool Doctor Doom on any of these horrible
Nope.
movies that have come out.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
And I think Doctor Doom, he was before Darth Vader.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the guy with the cape in the skull looking
Dude, that guy was
man of the Iron Mask kind of
Right.
look, you know. You know, he's got these, he's hideous behind it. He's disfigured. He's scarred. That's why he wears the mask. So he's pre Darth Vader. And all these years, there's never been a great Doctor Doom on screen.
Nope.
So then I decided I wanted to draw Doctor Doom for me.
Sure.
At
That's
the same time, I was doing a show with Kay Caruso and some great musicians here in
Mhm.
Vegas called Classic Album Night.
Okay.
And we did the whole Black Sabbath Paranoid album. We performed it live.
What?
Nice.
All of it. Yeah. As well as a lot of other Black Sabbath songs
Mhm.
with all the best musicians in town.
Right.
And I was starting to draw this. I'm like, I need a cool picture of Dr. Doom to draw. And all of a sudden, I'm listening to Black Sabbath to learn the music. And the song "Hand of Doom" comes on on Black Sabbath Paranoid. You know, comes on, and I'm listening to it. And as I'm listening to it, I'm just thinking of Doctor Doom and the Hand of Doom. So that's what I titled this image, because he's got his hand out, and all this fire's coming
That
out.
reminds me of
So I
Secret
call it the
Wars
Hand
right
of
there.
Doom. And I was listening to the Hand of Doom while I was drawing it.
Nice.
So there's a lot of backstory in there.
Oh, yeah.
I say a picture tells 1,000 stories or 1,000,000 stories or whatever. That's the story behind that one, and I'm sticking with it.
Hey, that one right there reminds me of Secret Wars because he was one of the baddest dudes for such a long time, but nobody really ever looked. After Secret Wars, he kind of got some more people started paying attention because that son of a bitch was badass always. He had his own country he was taking care of. I mean, he was a different dude.
Wow, you know some Doom, Dr. Doom history here.
I'm not bullshitting.
Some
man.
knowledge.
He's definitely the comic book nerd.
Do you
Man, I
like
got-
comic books?
I love it. Dude,
What's your favorite comic book? He's all, dude,
shit.
dude.
You know what? I'm not Batman originally, the old ones, and then when they killed Robin and got real dark on different times.
So you like the
it.
Batman story?
But I like Spawn was one of my favorites because it was different when it came out, and they started doing the indie.
I have the first
with the
20.
image
I
and
have the
value.
first 20 Spawns. I bought them
Oh wow.
because I just had a feeling, strong feeling at the time when the Spawn comics came out in the early 90s, 1991.
Mhm.
Todd McFarlane
He
was
was
the dude.
Do the best toys
Oh,
still
yeah.
right now.
You kind of picked up a little bit later, where guys like he was influenced by Jack Kirby, obviously.
Yes.
Mhm.
Todd McFarlane came out. He was doing Marvel Comics. He was drawing for them in the late 80s, drawing Spider-Man,
Yep.
characters like that. And then he went and spawned off or went on his own
Yep.
Mhm.
and started Image
Image
Comics.
Comics,
And he
yeah.
created Spawn was his first comic. And when I saw that, I go, I got to get these.
That was
comics.
Liefeld
yeah.
too, right?
So I still have them
always-
all. Yeah,
I always-
Rob Liefeld as well.
And, yeah, and
I can only go to the library and look at comic books.
What do you mean?
Because he
Where
wasn't
I grew up,
allowed.
I grew up in a really sheltered Christian.
That's
home.
very sheltered.
Yeah, no.
Dude,
I could only go, and so I saw all these comic books in the library. I was like, this is really cool. I just never, I couldn't get.
You couldn't go to
Really
a comic
into-
book store when you were a kid?
Yeah.
What?
No,
No
my
way,
mom would
dude.
throw that shit away.
That's
No.
child
Man,
abuse.
it's
Oh, I know it is.
if he
Dude.
goes down there and hangs out now, he still ain't gonna.
Did
be
you
able
go to 7-Eleven and see the comic book
Oh, yeah.
racks?
Oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
I did
that was
that.
yeah,
But
when
that's
no one was
where it
looking.
said I couldn't go home. I couldn't buy it or steal it.
Really? You
Yeah.
couldn't bring a comic book home?
Yep.
So
Why?
you go
wait,
to
wait.
the
This
library?
is deep. This is
Deep.
deep.
This is fucked up.
This was this. I was raised in a, we went to church every Sunday. Every time the church was open, we were always there.
Were they considered satanic? Evil?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
Really?
heard that. Kids comic
they were
book.
considered that, not just the kiss, all
No.
of them.
That's what Ronald's down there talking about. That they used
Oh, yeah.
their blood in the original prints.
He
That
just threw a total left
Oh,
field
yeah,
ball.
he
But
did.
you're right.
was
You're right.
Ronald.
Oh yeah,
You're right.
I had to throw up the dude. that
When
was
the
on-
kid, Marvel Comics released
We
the Kiss comic, and they actually put their blood into the red ink
Yep, for
and
the
made the
original
comics.
yeah.
print. That's awesome, dude.
That is awesome. That's
When
pretty
was your
cool.
first comic that you actually sat and looked at and read?
that I actually bought?
That, yeah, outside of
Witchblade.
the Witchblade.
Dude is sick.
No, this is interesting to me
That's pretty late,
because
though.
he was born in a was it Christian? What was
Yeah.
the religion?
It was Christian Assemblies of God, Pentecostal type thing,
So,
Bible thumping, yelling.
Just a strict form of Christianity.
Mhm.
So you're raised in that household. Dude, what about like scary movies, like monster movies? And
No, I
demonic
didn't
possession?
see my first.
The Exorcist.
I didn't. Jeez. I didn't see my
This
my
is good
first
stuff.
my first movie in the theater
Right?
was The Fox and the Hound.
How old? Well, but when did you start
He was
seeing?
22.
No, I wasn't that old. I was 17.
Oh, what?
17.
Man, I was just playing.
What?
It was the
Dude, I'm
theater.
sorry.
The theater.
You
the
need
theater-
this.
Did you like it? Did you like
the
it?
theater? The theater that I enjoyed.
I actually.
The theater that
You were 17 years old,
Yeah.
saw your first movie, and it was A Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
So when did you go to the drive-in with the girl? For how many years later was it? I know you went to a drive-in back
I
then.
was 18 and I went to
Not too long
a-
after that.
no.
Did you
when
get
I
your
was
hand in
18.
there a little bit?
Where'd you
Oh,
go?
dude, of course I did. I went to a fucking porn movie.
What?
I took her to an adult. I was 18 years old. I went.
Well, you went right out and
I
right
went
into
from
it.
right there
From
to
Fox
bam.
and the Hound to
gutter.
Bend Me Over.
Right.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
It is, man.
That's
That's
an
definitely
exclusive.
got to go in the book.
That
bro.
is. That's why he has one for the books. We haven't talked about that.
No, that's going in the
When's
book.
the first time you ever saw on a screen like images? Like for me, because I was raised, I guess, with a Christian background, but I was never pushed on me or forced I had to go to church or anything like that.
Mhm.
But more to the point, though, my father was a hippie stoner from New York, so I mean, it wasn't like he was just. I don't think liberal is the word, but definitely free spirited. That would be the word. So he was always letting me kind of do my thing, So I usually, by the time I was three, I was watching those monster marathons.
The black and white ones.
Yeah,
late at
the
night,
Universal
they put
monster
on
movies.
everything,
Oh, are you
dude.
kidding?
Night of the
All
Living Dead.
Oh,
Wolfman, the Frankenstein one. I loved all that shit.
And when the Exorcist, the big one's the Exorcist. Though. That is the
Dude,
biggest.
that
That was the game
I
changer.
didn't see that until it came out on the
The
video.
Shining was one.
1973.
Mhm.
The little girl,
Right.
Reagan.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
her name?
Yeah.
Linda Blair.
Linda Blair, yeah.
It's one of the greatest. You
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
When did you first see that? Any images of that?
I first saw that when it came out.
How old
on
were you?
video. I was 19.
19 when you first saw that, huh? Interesting.
So
Wow.
now I got a question. Fox and the Hound, porn, Exorcist. Is that how it went, or close to that order?
Close to that, yeah.
That was
Yeah,
the
'cause
order.
That's like
That was-
within a year,
That was
2 year
pretty
period.
much, yeah.
so-
Within a couple
Well,
years.
you're pretty
Wow.
well adjusted. All things
yeah, no
considered.
shit. You
Oh yeah,
went
now I'm
from-
filming porn.
Oh,
Now
good.
I'm filming porn.
Now, see
Listening
what
to
happens
rock
when-
and roll.
See what happens
Got
when
my
you
hair long.
repress?
Oh yeah.
When you repress people, they just
Oh,
go
yeah.
over. They go off the edge.
Oh yeah. People always ask me, how come you don't go to church anymore? Well, because I got let off on good behavior.
I
went for so many years. I could stay home now and watch football.
I'm good with man. Hey, look, you can do it if you want. I know some people
Oh yeah,
tell,
oh yeah.
but
If that's your
not
thing,
my
that's your
thing.
thing. Yeah.
I don't try to hurt nobody. I'm gonna try and help where I can and not
Mhm.
be an asshole. But,
Oh, definitely.
I mean, that's what I think most of us should be doing. And if we all kind of try to do that, help what you can. You know what I'm saying? Do yourself. Make sure you ain't an idiot doing shit.
Is that your bottom line? Is that your guide in life?
Kind of that. Just try and help everybody you can without being stupid about it. Try and take care of yourself and get yourself.
What
right.
if you're stupid and you can't help being stupid?
Well, I don't know. I'm
Hey,
still
you
trying to
can't
figure that
you
out.
can't fix
I am
stupid.
still trying to figure that out right this second, sir.
All right, we'll tell you what. Let's play.
Yeah, I need to smoke.
Did you? Yeah.
Man,
So I'll tell you what, we got a
this is
premiere
the
for
best
you.
one.
We got a brand new premiere for you from a band called Double Barrel.
Nice.
It's from a fellow Chiefs brother,
Oh, boo!
Brian Sylvester. You know him.
I love Brian
You know Brian
Sylvester.
Sylvester.
Boo!
You didn't know he was a Chiefs fan.
I did not know he was a Chiefs fan.
Oh yeah.
That's great. I get more enemies every day. I love
Oh, there
it.
you
I
go.
love it. I love it.
But you know what?
You know what? Though we're all going to go to the games together,
Oh yeah.
and we're going to have a ball, man.
And you're
We're
gonna
love it.
talk shit. Whoever's team wins, you know it's going.
Oh, I'm talking shit
Oh,
whether I win or
do.
lose. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
That's just it. The only thing that I didn't like. I went to go watch a game with my brother over at what that one place called over on Boulder Highway.
Legends.
Chiefs
Football
bar.
game?
Legends.
Legends.
It's a Raider bar.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Went in there. It didn't need.
Wait a minute. You're,
Excuse me.
let me draw the picture a little bit better here.
Okay.
You're a Chiefs fan.
Yes.
Did you wear your Chiefs gear?
I wore my Chiefs jersey.
A Chiefs fan with Chiefs gear walked into a Raider bar. That's how the
Yes.
joke starts.
That's how the joke
Yeah.
All
started.
right, keep
The
going.
thing is, Chiefs weren't even playing the Raiders.
It doesn't matter.
I was there with my brother.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
Had
a
a few
Raiders
beers,
fan.
had some rings. My brother's a Raider fan.
Right.
So we're watching this game, and this guy starts just talking shit.
Sure.
So I go, "Who let this shit in here?" So my brother looks at me and goes,
I mean,
"Hey."
look, I'm
that
not
shit's
that
my
guy
brother.
ever,
Right,
but
right.
I know
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey, well, that shit's my brother." The
Right.
game was over. We were getting ready to leave.
Right.
So I start walking out, and he's just jawing.
Did the Raiders
So-
lose?
Yeah. Against the Browns.
It didn't even matter.
Didn't
It
matter. I
doesn't
don't-
matter.
You
honestly,
shouldn't do it anyway.
I don't
There's some
remember.
drunken asshole Raider fan at a bar.
Oh yeah.
And I'm a Raider fan, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
But you wouldn't do that. to
And it
somebody
happens
else
in
on
it, but
the
it
team,
happens
right?
in every bar, and it happens in every kind
It
of
yeah,
happens
it
in
is.
every
Oh, yeah.
stadium.
It is.
Exactly.
Because,
Philly,
you know,
Eagles fans, whatever.
I'm walking out.
Yeah,
I'm walking out. I went, and so I stopped and I turned around because my brother's jawing back at him. And I walked over and I said, "Look, dude, you got a problem with what I'm wearing, or do you have a problem with me? Because I could take this jersey off and we can go have a discussion outside.
Yeah.
All of his friends backed up
Mhm.
and went, "You're on your own, dude."
Ah, well, there you go. See,
2 weeks
That's
later,
tough
2 weeks
love.
later, same guy goes. My brother sees him.
right.
Dude's got a busted arm.
Oh,
Tells him, goes, "Guess you talked shit to the wrong dude, right?"
Yeah.
And that's all he said.
yeah. See, like
But
you just described, like there was a lot of guys that backed up because they're not.
They knew.
They'll fuck with you.
Right.
They'll
But-
job.
They
Like,
all fuck
who
with you
cannot
all night
fuck
long.
with a Chiefs fan?
But I fuck
But
with
there's
them back.
there's certainly a line of where people start to become assholes. They get a little more on the violent side, or now you're concerned that something might happen here just because some guy wants to fight. He's been drinking all night long.
Oh, yeah.
It goes beyond being a fan. of the
See,
team.
that's my problem right there, man. I used to have a bad day some Mondays when the Bears fucking lost, and
Yeah.
it's stupid to do that because I love them, but I don't get paid for that game, and I have to pay $100 for the
that's what I
jersey.
say.
But I
Right.
would do that, and I quit doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I got other shit to worry about. I love my team. I don't want them to lose and shit, but
Oh, yeah. Because you lose, you lose.
that's it. And
But-
I never wanted to fucking. It's like I don't care. Even Packers fans, man, they have kicked our ass, even with another quarterback for hell years straight. That sucks. We couldn't do it. Pick a good quarterback once in hell years. But I'm not gonna fucking throw that. I'm gonna talk shit to you, cheesehead ass, or whatever it is. But you're gonna talk shit to me about my fucking horrible, shitty Bears team getting my ass kicked.
Best
Our
story.
ass kicked, buddy.
Best story. Wait, he just started the story with best story ever. So
Okay,
now
man.
the bar is set.
The bar is raised.
This is gonna
See if
be
you
the
can
break
beat
one.
this story.
Okay.
My cousin is head of security for the Raiders. He got us box seats.
In where? In Oakland or
Oakland.
here? In
No,
Oakland.
he's
Okay.
in here too.
I went to every
I mean,
game for almost 20 years.
He's been Al Davis's security personal bodyguard.
Oh yeah, I know you. Who's that? That's your cousin?
That's my cousin.
That's your cousin?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
That dude,
Stop the
those-
presses.
yeah.
That was
It's-
your
it's my-
cousin.
it's
It's
my
Al
cousin's
Davis's
husband.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
Was your cousin.
Yeah.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
dude. We saw him all the time.
So he finally, his name's Butch.
wow.
So he got his tickets finally.
Finally,
After a
you
lot
think
of
someone
years.
you could get your tickets.
And
at
after a
least.
lot of years of knowing that my brother's a Raider fan,
Right.
never gave us tickets. Just,
Right.
Whatever. So we went.
Oh, you're a little better.
So
I'm better.
I'm chiefed out.
Right.
And he looks at me.
This is a Chiefs game?
Yeah, it's Chiefs Raider game.
Okay.
So we went
What year?
in Oakland. It was 4 years ago.
Okay.
So we went over there, and we met another friend of mine. He had tickets to the Black Hole.
Right. I know.
So he went down in there.
Oh, I know
So-
the black hole. What's up? Black
Have a
hole?
nice time. Go ahead and sit there.
Right.
I'm not.
Right.
No, but we went up there at the club level.
Uh-huh.
The guy sitting up there. So we had some good seats. We're watching the game. It was all fun. I got to go take a leak. So I get up, go to the bathroom.
Mhm.
Somebody, I have no idea who it was,
Right.
stands up and goes, "I didn't say you could go anywhere."
What?
And I turned around and I looked at him and I went, "I didn't fucking ask you."
Right.
Just
Of
like
course.
that.
Yeah.
His whole table starts laughing.
Right. Of
I
course.
turn around. I go do my business. By the time I come back, that table is cleared. They're gone.
Mhm.
At all. And I looked over and I see my cousin. He just kind of goes like that.
And
that was it. And I went,
So your cousin
okay.
was looking out for you.
Yeah. He's still looking
My
out
thing
for me.
is,
Al Davis's personal bodyguard saw that you were having a little problem with some
No,
locals.
but I did. I
You
didn't
were
have
having
an
a problem.
He
You had an
just,
issue. It was
he
an
just
issue.
took care of it.
But
that
he
when I
saw
came
it.
back.
But he
Yeah.
saw it and he had
Saw
your
it
back.
and took care of
He
it.
had your back.
what
Yeah,
I'm
Charlie,
thinking though
he's
is, I'll
still a
bet
fan.
you
Of
were,
course.
they were
Even
in
though
good
you're a
seats
Chiefs fan.
too,
Even I'm a
right?
Chiefs fan. Yeah.
They were in decent seats too, right?
Oh yeah.
Not cheap.
Well, no, they were in the club level. So if you're
So
in
that's
club
the
level,
thing.
that's
He probably went over
that
there and
whole
had
level.
some people say, "Hey, man, we're not going to have that up here."
and you can leave.
I'm thinking he probably gave him a chance and didn't look like the outlook of it because I don't mind people talking shit, but man, it's like, dude, you're not getting paid to play in the look.
Right.
If you pay
Well,
too
saying
much, for the
saying
seats,
something
that's your
like
problem.
that, even though it
But-
didn't offend me or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game.
They're gonna talk shit
I've
to me.
gone.
I'm
I've
gonna
gone.
talk shit
I
back.
always go. I
Yeah.
love going into stadiums with my Raider gear on.
Oh yeah.
You know, I don't. I'm cool with the interaction, the
Mhm.
shit talking.
No
Like you
drink
said, I'm not
throwing
looking-
or
I'm not
trying
looking
to
for a fight, and if I see where a fight could occur, I'm
You
at least
try to
smart
avoid
enough
it.
to kind of just go
That's-
the other way.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know,
Yeah,
but
I'm
for
the
the
same way.
most
I'm not going to
part-
go look for anything like
for the
that.
most
I
Most
didn't.
part-
time, nobody's going to get their ass.
At a
kicked,
game like
really.
that, you know, there's a lot of great exchange between people just having a good
Shit
time.
talking,
Oh, yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah. when it comes to it comes to that, and it was just like he was pretty adamant about how he was, and I saw his demeanor, and I didn't go up to him. I just shouted from where I was at, turned around, and I kept walking.
Right. Yeah.
I just
Right. Yeah. You didn't go
I didn't
approach
go
him. You
approach
just
him.
said, "Hey, screw you."
See, he's the nicest guy in the world.
I
and
didn't
a couple
ask you.
times he
I'm
does
going anyway.
that stuff. People are like, because he's really nice, man. I've seen him just like,
Who, this guy?
yes, so freaking awesome. That's why he's good for me. He is. He's like a counterbalance.
Well, that's I came to this conclusion many years ago because I did go to a lot of games, and losing is part of it's the opposite.
it's part of the game.
Winning, losing,
You
it's the
gotta
game.
have
It's going to happen.
Oh.
So it's not like you get so upset about losing. When you root for a team, you scream your guts out, and you have a great time.
That's an
And
aggression.
then you go home, win or lose, you either feel good or even when you feel shitty, it's like your adrenaline's still going.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Well,
But-
going to a game is probably one of the best experiences you could ever have. Going to
And we're going to
live
be, like I
NFL
said, we're going to
That's
go
the thing. I
together.
ain't
We're
done
going to go
yet.
to
Oh,
some
yeah.
Raiders Chiefs game.
I have never been to an NFL game yet. I've been to
Well, now that we have a
baseball,
stadium,
hockey,
now that there's a stadium here,
basketball, but
probably get a
never-
chance to.
Yeah, you're going to have to go. Though. Obviously, they're
Oh,
not,
dude, I'm gonna be.
obviously
a Vegas
they're not
Raider
doing
fan.
it right now during the pandemic.
No, Jesus Christ.
But when
Dude,
all that
that's a big
shit's
theater,
over,
or
we're
a
all going to
big-
get into the Allegiant Stadium, which is nicknamed the Death Star, right here
Is it
in
really
Las
hard to get
Vegas.
the Death Star?
They call it the Death Star. They call it the
Dude,
Death
I'm
Star.
telling you right now, they need to open up at least half of it. There's a lot of fucking seats there.
Oh yeah.
But at the
You
end of
can
the
do
day,
the
at the end
distance
at the end of the day,
masks
when they
in.
lose or if they win or lose,
Mhm.
and I'm going home and I'm done and I went to a game and I'm beat up and I'm drained and I feel like shit or I'm upset, I just tell myself, the guy that actually played the game, he's
Feels
in
worse
his
a lot.
mansion
Yeah.
in a hot
Yeah.
tub, getting blown and laid by all his harem,
And probably got his
and he's
agent
doing
trying
whatever
to-
he'll sleep tonight.
Yeah.
He'll be okay.
He'll be all
He's
right.
gonna be
He'll be
okay.
able to-
He's not worried about me
Nope.
and how upset I am
Nope.
because he dropped a pass or didn't make a tackle or something like
Right.
that. So when I think of it that way, I'm like, fuck him. I'll see you next
Oh, yeah.
week. I hope you win. You know,
Oh yeah.
you
Yeah,
better
exactly.
play, or else I'm going to say boo and say get out.
My brother, in that same game, my brother, third quarter. I mean, they're losing.
Who was
And
losing?
Raiders were losing.
The Raiders were losing.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo. Yeah. And he looks at me and he goes, "You ready to leave?" I said, "I ain't ready to leave until that clock says 0.
Oh yeah.
That's when I'm ready to leave.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
watching
yeah.
my team."
Is that the? Oh,
He goes
okay.
at the game. I see. He goes, "Would you be saying that if you were losing?" I went, "Yeah."
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna watch the game to the
Hey,
very end because
I
you don't
said-
know what's gonna happen.
I've watched a lot
You don't
of
never
games
know.
at that Oakland Coliseum in the pouring rain, in the
Oh, yeah.
freezing
cold.
Them people tripping
When,
out
when my
that pay
team's
that money
losing by
and leave
2-3
early.
touchdowns, and I'm still watching that clock tick.
Yeah,
Then it gets to the 0, and sometimes I even just sit there and wait for it to clear out
yeah.
and bask in my,
Bask in
sad-
your sorrow.
Yeah, bask in my sorrow. Thank you for finishing my
Yeah,
sentence.
F you,
I'll sit
man.
there
Well,
bask
because you did say
in the
lose.
pouring rain.
rain.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Well, yeah,
But
even-
you die. See, that was me. I'm like, and even on TV when my team's getting whooped bad, man, not so much anymore. But before, like when it would bug me on Monday, I'd be like, man, fuck this. I don't want to go to work. I'd go to work, but it'd be stupid. Man, I didn't get paid for the game, and they didn't fucking give a shit if I didn't want to.
No,
trade
they don't care
somebody.
about you.
Exactly, but
No.
I was just. But now it's.
Remember Mike Collada
Oh,
Colada.
yeah.
No, I don't know Mike
Comp.
Colada.
from Comp Radio, one of the DJs on Comp Radio?
I wasn't here. I know. When was this?
Probably 99, 2000.
Okay, I moved here 7 years ago, so no, I don't
okay.
know Mike Colada.
Yeah,
He was,
You're not.
I
So
know-
He was
I know
a-
the new Homegrown show has been playing one of our songs, Planet X.
Are they
every
on the
Sunday
announce
for about every Sunday for about the past month.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, that's all I know is the Homegrown show. But
Um,
who's Mike Colada? What does he do?
He was a radio
morning
DJ.
show.
Why do you speak of this Mike Colada?
Because he was a Raider fan.
Ah,
Every time the Raiders
Cool
would
dude.
lose,
right.
he had a fill-in for his show because he didn't.
Oh,
I
he
never
was so-
noticed that.
Oh, yeah.
Daddy missed
Every
him.
time
he
he
called
was
in
there.
sick.
He called in
He
sick
played-
I
every
never noticed
single
that.
time. During football season, you
I
might
never
hear his show maybe
Wow.
6-7 times.
That's
All the
what I
rest of
used
the
to
times,
listen
every
to.
time they lost, he'd call out.
I never noticed that, but
Oh, yeah.
man, that was a lot too.
What's Greta in Germany doing?
I don't know.
Oh, is it what we doing?
Oh, we need to. Oh yeah. Damn! Look, see that artwork. Looks
Oh,
sick
there
as
you go.
fuck.
Oh yeah.
And look, you already know that the fucking it's up there, the lighting. But look,
Oh yeah.
actually, that lighting, the fucking flashing on it looks pretty badass.
All right,
It
guys,
looks
we're
like
gonna
that
take a
fucking
little
one looks
break.
like
We
it's
kind of got
changed the color.
sidetracked on that.
It's
A little bit.
everything, them lightsaber things or whatever that is over there.
Oh yeah, that looks really cool.
Did you see that?
So we're gonna play some double barrel for you.
Oh yeah, did
It's
you
called,
announce that about a half hour ago?
Yeah, we did. We got sidetracked. We were gonna take a break about 20 minutes ago.
Hey, hell no, this motherfucker. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's great having him, man. He's a good guest. Should have had you on the. Remember when we first met? We met at that
Are we taking a break?
softball. Yeah, remember when we first met at
Let's
that
do
softball
that.
thing.
All
But
right,
we'll talk about that later. Here we go with some 702 with double barrel, and then some Planet X from Bong and Zombie Shaker Box. We'll be right back in just a little bit. So enjoy these tunes.
Okay, here, you need to talk to your people because I think a lot of your fans are up on here. Yeah. Man, that shit is badass.
My
I
fans
don't
are
got
on
it to turn around.
Okay,
Did I
so
just
what's
hit
going on? Hey, what up, Denny?
Yeah, Dolly's on there. What's the other?
Oh, so what's going on? Oh, dude, come on. Go switch around. All right, there you are.
There it is.
What's going on, everybody? So what's up? What's the deal here? You guys join the show, Dolly, Leona, how you doing, sweetheart? Lyle, what up, Taz? Aren't you working? Should you be working? Oh, that's cool. So yeah, I am. We'll go. Let's take you around a little bit. I'll show you what's going on here. Turn this camera around. We're not that close to my face. Here's the studio in here. Pretty good stuff, man. Got a piano in here. Got a drum kit in here. Got a stripper pole in here. Check it out. We're gonna have a Halloween party this weekend. We got the peanut gallery over We got our smallest peanut here. There you go. Gammon on Vegas tie-dye. How could you not want to check that Oh, you're doing the that's the one way. That's not the new one. What about the first? I would not like you. Wasn't not that. You're trying to be different when you tell us to be so cool.
That'd be awesome. Were you going tonight? Hopefully there'll be some more food. Yeah, we want all our eyes back. Nice.
Oh, we just collapsed this tripod.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure whose it was or where it should go.
I got you. I guess anywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This- all right. I'll put it on the, actually, I'll put it on the bench. Is this yours stuff?
No.
Yes. This, this is, the tripod was from there?
Yes.
So weren't they using the Wasn't she using, weren't they using the tripod? This isn't her.
Oh no, that was in the shoe.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Show us art. Yeah, it's hot.
Fucking Nike likes to do some Christmas decorations on the whole Halloween decorations. Oh yeah, happy Hanukkah.
Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you know how to do that shit, right? You don't even trip. No, man. I fuck you guys. No.
Oh shit! God damn it! Sorry about that.
Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I think that last time fucking went out. Like, you know, I'm running. Oh, we're running around getting compliments now? Is that what that is? Oh, no such thing. Come on. I'm just clowning. Thank you.
parts too. I went this way. So you put the camera here. I don't know where it is. Okay. Well, I can. Yeah, I didn't know. I don't. He said leave in 30 minutes. You guys gonna start in like 20 minutes, 30 minutes? No. I don't. When you gotta be back on? See, when you gotta be back on? When you gonna be back on? Yeah. I don't want to get away because I heard Adam thought that I could jam with the. But I want to overstep the clock. Yeah. Well, he's not leaving 30 minutes. Jam with who? Only gonna be like 5 minutes. That's what he said. But I want to make sure, that we're okay.
Oh, I have to be here for a while.
Yeah. He said he's gonna leave like 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, we still got. We still got
I
another
don't want to
send
overstep
to
the
do with
bounds.
everybody. No, yeah, we still got another send to do with everybody.
Right.
Oh yeah, as soon as we get done.
How long are you going to be in your break? I'm curious.
Just about another 3 minutes.
Oh, no, yeah. I'll get this out the way. I love the MF Doom. It's one of my favorite. Yeah. MF Doom, the underground hip hop rapper. The rapper's favorite rapper. For most rappers, his comic book style, you like comic books? His comic style, too. It's one of the best. It's so mind-blowing. And that's cool. But the only rapper I really like is Christmas version. Yeah. I mean, once you start getting past that, like, rock wave or talking, when you get it, like, real, like, comic book stuff, he was going to be part of comic book. Oh, yeah. Just throw it. So he's still this day. And, like, Eminem, Notorious, all the big names, they can't rap it down. Yeah, there's a bit linguistic studies about this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah. It was Yamaha flagship, the last one they built the sequencer. Oh yeah?
It's got a few pictures built in it.
Yeah, it's one of the best though. Wow. No, it is. All the most deep series, you can write a song super quick. And it's 480 samples per chord, just like an MPC. Wow. Yeah, you can write it all. Even doing it. Yeah, already here. I don't think we're going to be able to play it. Yeah. I don't know how long it is. Cool, yeah, I want to, get it. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. I thought it would be.
Yeah, we get you dead. Get you call. Yeah, all fun shit. Minute 14.
Minute 14. Oh yeah. Yeah, man, we backed off. Yeah. It's good. They're good. Yeah. Yeah. Do you like them this line? Right, because I believe otherwise I start to get into smaller company or what. To make it fit. Oh, you do close, but yeah, it's a load stuff here. I go with whenever I go lowest first. Oh, it's got a kaiv or something.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, he's outside.
I try to have my songs as low as I can get them. Gravity.
Yeah.
Down.
Okay. All right, we'll be back here in just a second here. Smurfette. Dan, what up? Guys.
Thoroughly stoned.
You're thoroughly stoned.
Thoroughly.
Where'd that stand go?
Oh, it's right there.
Are you back on?
No, I just had the music turned down so that way they wouldn't mute us. Green. So I'll just do it this way. Hey, Chris. Oh, look at this guy.
What are you doing tonight?
We're going on the next segment.
Nice. What is it that you do? What's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff?
We're from the band IDS, I think.
IDSFA? IDSFA, does that stand for something?
Doesn't stand for anything.
I didn't think that. Nice. I like that. IDSFA. You don't stand for anything. Are you all from Vegas?
Yeah.
What do you play?
I play drums.
Nice. Drums are fun to hit. That's for sure.
We're doing a big Halloween show here.
Oh, you're going to be here for Halloween? Cool. I'm going to try to come out.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds fun.
It's okay.
Where are you actually playing at? Inside or outside?
We're playing right now.
Oh,
We bring
right.
babies with us.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Where's Chris?
I
Oh,
think Chris sits there.
Chris sits in the middle.
In the middle, or I'll sit on the end, in the middle. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll have you guys sit over. I'll sit over here on this side. You guys go ahead and scooch over if you want to. I don't necessarily have to be in the picture too much. But so since we're doing that, and we'll get here started here in just a second. So you gonna get in on this one too, or
That's up to you, man.
yeah? Come on. Huh? Yeah, I told him to hurry up.
Yeah, she got the trick. She cut me up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start without him anyway. So yeah, let's get on over this way. Scoot on over. Scoot on over. Squeeze in. You can squeeze over a little bit more if you want to.
There we go.
You'll get there, and then we'll get Chris to sit on the floor Indian style. Okay. Yeah.
Right now, we lost the seat.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his seat here for a minute.
For a minute.
Yeah, for a minute.
Isn't that thing usually farther away on the stand?
It usually is, but the stand got put up for some reason. So what we got here? We got everybody in there. We'll just do it this way for now.
I thought the stand was out here.
It was. Somebody tore it down. I guess it was in somebody's way. Probably somebody that shouldn't have done anything with it. Thought we were done, but we're all good.
Where are you? You're not in it.
No, it's okay. I'm here. They can hear me.
He's there,
No,
man.
just get the stand again, man.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
the
you
stand
stand
got
up?
the phone too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm going to do. I'm not saying it's going to be good camera quality or I'm going to do a good job, but I'm going to try. Goddamn it.
Yeah. Well, we got it. We got it right here. So it's. So yeah. So if you guys are wondering.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go. Here we
You know
go.
what? I should have Danny.
I'm going to stop this song here because I really don't like that song. All right, so now we're back here on C4OC.
You can do
Um,
that.
I'll be painting them this weekend.
You be painting them?
Man,
Wait,
you
you paint
should
them
let
black
her
or
do
something?
one. How many you got? I'm gonna even bring my black cursed baby for you. They
Yeah,
go-
you're saying that you didn't want that
You
one
gonna let me
shooken.
shake that baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no, we were just taking a break.
Yeah.
You're actually gonna let me
Yeah.
shake
It's all
the
good.
black baby?
I had to get the
Hey,
keyboard down. So I was like, let me get something
whoa,
ready.
okay, people. Now we gotta settle down. Now we're into that. Uh-oh.
We're on that thing.
Hey, and when I say that, uh-oh.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
bad
really.
fucking-
That's a bad uh-oh.
No. I'm
So
gonna
anyway,
bring
we got some more people watching. Hello,
What do you
Greta. Hang on, let me switch that
Oh, yeah.
again. And
it.
there you go.
Thank you, sir.
It's already there.
What up, assholes? What's up?
And let me
What
get
up,
this
Richard?
going up here
What up, Greta?
and start this
Hello,
again
Germany.
over here.
I'm trying. Dude's artwork sick as fuck. I ain't lying. See, I think I did talk to him at that Chronicle.
Oh, okay, so now then, so we're back here live and stuff. So I don't know. That one's getting a cave quake over here.
Hey, F you, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro. It's all good. It's all good.
Hey, oh, I forgot about the epilepsy warning. I gotta put
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit
I
up
got to
on
get the
there.
epilepsy warning down. So if you guys have epilepsy, do not watch this part of the production.
Unless you want to have a good.
So we got Michael Masonette be coming back here in
That's
just a
his
minute.
artwork back
It's his
there.
artwork back there. All except for the middle one. The middle one, that's
Yeah.
us. That's our shit right there. Revolution
Oh,
Radio.
and the fucking goofy
Mondays.
license plate is
And the goofy
Bill
license
Johnson.
plate, Bill Johnson did that.
Yes, he
Thank
did.
you, Bill
That's my
Johnson.
dude. Claustrophobia and Orion symbols.
Yep.
He knows.
Oh yeah, he knows Orion symbols.
Yes, I do.
So
See,
with us
man,
now,
this is
since
okay.
we changed
Hey,
guests
listen,
here,
this is not a Hollywood thing right here, okay, people?
so what we got here is, babe. I don't know what you got dolls here for. We got Paul from
This is
IDSFA and the
scaring
newest
shit
member
out of me,
of
man.
IDSFA,
Help.
Jeff Krasnick.
Yep.
Badass dude, ex-military, worked with the SEALs. So high five on that, brother.
Hell to the air.
Yeah.
And
Where you been hiding?
also hiding out,
Hiding,
took me
right?
to his house the other night. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Dude, we sat up on his roof and watched the sky and had some conversations, did some Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I brought you home the next morning.
Yeah, he
Oh.
did. Yeah, alive and everything.
Alive and well.
No
Yeah.
bottle to the head.
Dang.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No staples, huh?
No staples on that one.
They're gone.
Cool,
They ain't
cool,
coming
cool.
back. Uh-oh.
Oh,
What up,
okay.
Greta? What up,
Yeah.
Smurf? What up?
Yeah, what up, everybody?
hello.
So,
There-
but yeah, we had a great conversation with Mike. Mike was, he's a really good dude. Really interesting conversation.
Dude, I told him, I said, I want to do a show with him. about comic books. I said, me and you, a couple hours. I don't give a
You've
damn.
been talking about doing that. Let's get it done.
I'm down
Pick a
with
time.
that.
Pick a time.
We have a
where-
perfect comic book for him.
Yeah.
IDSFA.
Yeah, why don't I have that? That is something I definitely should have.
Yeah.
He gave me a lot of shit.
Your own
though,
comic
man.
book or
I'm
your
not my own comic book? Actually, yeah.
Caveman comic books. Yeah. Caveman
I'm
comics.
down with that.
You just can't call it what?
Oh, damn,
Oh,
man,
come
that's
on
fucked
now.
up, man. That's
You got.
creepy
You're gonna have
What
shit
up,
the babies
David?
that
trust me, she'll stop.
How you doing, brother?
What? Speaking of which, okay, so so Paul, I know it doesn't stand
That
for
one's
anything.
got a unicorn. Uh-oh.
I know it doesn't stand for anything.
Yeah.
IDSFA.
Yes.
So those of you that do not know, that's what it is. And
And yes, he's really telling the truth. I
And
told
yeah.
him you're lying to me.
oh yeah, there was a few people that have told me that I was lying to them. Well, you got to tell me what it means. It doesn't stand for anything. Pick the letters out. IDSFA. So that being said, I know you stole the name.
Yes, we did steal the name.
From what?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
stole the name.
From what?
Yeah, I didn't come up with that name.
Who? What?
What? Got you confused though,
Okay,
didn't
this is
I?
hey, I've hung out with this dude at his home too, man. See, these people are nuts. These guys actually bring me to their house, man. Don't do it. But
You don't bring me to your house.
what? Okay, who'd you steal it from?
See, the original name of the band was actually Driving Maggie. That's what I started it as.
Who was Maggie?
Maggie was my Magnum.
Okay. I
Yeah.
figured it was a girl, but hey, good
Yeah,
answer.
and it was a green Magnum, and it matched my my Kenworth, my W900L Kenworth.
Okay, that's a strange pair, but man, that'd be badass down the road, huh?
Well, yeah, when you get a Kenworth that can do $130, it's pretty impressive.
What the hell were you raising it?
Well, yeah, I've raced trucks across the country. We'd go from here to Florida and see how quickly
No
we get there.
trailers, empty trailers,
No,
what?
with trailers.
All the way?
Yeah, all the way. Yeah. Yep. I had a buddy of mine. He used to piss me off because he had a super large car. It was almost like a motorhome on the back of the damn thing, and it was a Peterbilt. He had a 500 cat twin turbo in it, and we'd take off together. And he had a 550. No, Super 600 horsepower cat with twin turbos.
Wow.
Mine
It's
was
a big truck.
Mine was boosted up to 500.
That thing whistles when it gets hit.
But what used to piss me off is we would take off, and this old fucker would drive 55 miles an hour for 100 goddamn miles. And I was like right on his bumper. I mean, like inches from it, trying to get him to go. And after
Wow.
the thing warmed up for 100 miles, he would smash that pedal down, and all I'd see is this fucking tail lights disappear, man. That son of a bitch, I could not keep up with him. He
Wow.
could be fully loaded, 80,000 pounds, and he would just
That's probably the
He's
secret
gone.
of saving that engine for a hell of a year.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. But yeah, so we when we started getting our shit together, the name just didn't coincide with kind of with what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we were searching for a name, and we had a bass player at the time that also was in a ska band.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys in his ska band was talking to him, and I said, "Hey, you know what? Because I always wanted to start a band called IDSFA." He's like, "Really?" So we literally stole it from a ska band.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So yeah, you kind of snooze, you lose on that one. Not proud of it, but it's part of rock and roll. What can I say? That's the true origins of IDSFA. You know.
That's cool.
But
I do. Okay, so I heard this a long time ago when I was driving a truck. I was a 64 Charlie in the Army.
Yeah.
You probably know it, 80 at White. So truck drivers. So old truckers never die. They just get a new Peterbilt.
Yep. Basically,
Yeah.
me in my case, it's a Kenworth.
Kenworth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't really kind of roll off the tongue very well, does it?
No.
I just get a new Kenworth.
Man,
No,
I ain't
you get a
gonna
new
lie, them
Peterbilt.
Volvos are badass,
Because you don't
bro.
die. Your Peter just peters out.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
You know,
Yeah,
Peterbilt.
but then you can
Get
get
it.
Viagra, I guess, man.
Well, I guess
Who
that's
knows?
cool. If you get Viagra, that means you drive a Kenworth.
From experience, or
No, not yet. Not yet, but hey, I ain't gonna lie, man.
You-
when the time comes,
So
don't
you
think I
were-
won't try.
So you were never a lot lizard.
Oh,
No,
damn.
I was the driver, asshole. Tow truck, mostly, but yep.
Oh,
Do you know what a lot lizard is?
Yes, I do. It's do you guys want the legal definition of that?
You wanna-
It's a
you wanna
dirty
hear one of the
prostitute
funniest
that runs
stories
around freaking
about a
truck
lot
lots.
lizard?
what's that?
Dude,
Okay.
I was in this shitty.
Oh, personal experience. Now this is good.
What's with the dolls? Kim wants to know.
Oh, hey, you got to hang on and wait for that, hon.
So I was
Just wait a minute.
I was in this shitty ass truck stop in Ohio, just outside of Columbus, and
Oh, 2 lockdowns
Run,
next week.
Greg.
it was cold as fuck outside. It was raining. I mean, it was pouring down rain all night long. And there's this lot lizard, man, that was going from truck to truck to truck to truck, knocking on the doors all night long. keeping us
Okay,
all
I'll
awake.
tell you in a second.
And it was, you'd fall asleep, and man, 20 minutes later, she was rapping at the door again. You tell her to go the fuck away, she's rapping at the door. Anyway, so I'm sitting there. I got up and I'm having a cigarette, and I'm sitting there staring out my windshield, and there's a cattle hauler across the street,
Mhm.
and across the way from me, facing me, and there's this big ass puddle next to his truck. So this chick, like the third time that she rapped on his door, he rolled down the window a little bit, and she climbed up on his steps, and she got nailed with his cattle prod, and electrocuted her so bad that it knocked her unconscious, and she was laying on the fucking ground, drowning in that goddamn mud puddle.
In a couple minutes.
She doesn't quite understand.
Get 2 people.
Hey,
Two people that want to be on film.
Time out, people. This is like one of them impromptu breaks. Hey, could you grab me that tall, nasty beer out of the fridge, please? Sweetheart,
Are you
I
gonna
love
shake
you. You
that
know
beer?
I do like my daughter. Come on.
You shake the beer.
Shake
What?
the beer.
No,
the
I ain't
beer.
shaking no goddamn beer, man. I ain't having
That's
that.
your baby, man.
Man, see, these scare me, man. I'm telling you. That little
Just
black
this one.
cursed one, I'm like, oh, that one's fine sitting over there. See, that
Yeah, that was
hey,
gonna
could
start
you grab
crying
my-
again.
could you
Jeez.
grab my beer out of there? Please? Oh my God, that's messed up, girl. You know I would for you. At least your Diet Coke.
Sorry.
Well, ask them. Hey, get one of them.
Don't
Get one of them
transfer.
sons of bitches.
Damn,
please.
that's funny.
No, she ain't lying though. She's not 21. Actually, smart move.
Yeah.
Good kid.
Yeah.
Smart ass kid right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Go ahead. I know I was distracting you with my
Yeah,
gestures.
So basically, yeah, this dude shocked her with his cattle prod, man, and knocked her ass out. She was drowning in the mud puddle. A bunch of us had to run over there and get her out of the mud puddle before she drowned. So
It was that deep?
Yeah, it was about this deep. She landed face down on that damn thing,
Oh shit!
and yeah, there was bubbles and shit coming up. My baby's crying.
Oh,
Take care of the
poor
baby.
baby.
Yeah, well, man.
So we got these babies here.
Yeah, Kim wants to know.
Yeah,
what's
Kim
with
Kim
the
want to know
dogs.
what's up with the babies.
I think
What's up
she
with the
already
babies?
So
knows.
this
She's
is
just trying
ID.
to tell
Okay, this is
everybody.
IDSFA, and you guys know I played this song before. They have a song called "Shake the Baby."
And it's fun as a mother jumper at a show, dude.
Oh, so at the show is gonna be pretty much. So you're gonna give us a little demonstration on
How to safely shake the baby.
how to safely
Uh-oh.
shake a baby.
Yes.
And
You
this
know,
is
So anybody in the peanut gallery want to shake a baby? Come down now.
they're afraid of babies.
I think so.
Most people are.
man, I don't
Trust
man,
me.
I'm over that, man. I got my kids are grown. I'm good with the baby stuff.
You want to
Yeah,
shake a baby?
Again, man.
You want to learn how to shake a baby?
Come here, non-beer.
Come on down.
transporter.
Come on down.
Hey, one of you assholes bring beer with you when you're of age. Oh wait, did any of them people she bring are they?
They're all underage.
Oh Jesus Christ! What are we, then we got babies. This is looking like a Hollywood production, mother.
Come on down. You got to come down
Are
here.
you serious, dude?
Come, yes, I am.
Are
Come
you
down here.
dead serious? I mean, like,
So he on the phone. Is that Timmy on the phone?
That's Timmy. Hold on. Let's say hi to Timmy.
Timmy.
That's the daddy's dad.
Timmy Nilla. What up, Timmy?
Timmy.
Hey, you need your drink.
Oh, we're on air, man.
Hey, you need your drink.
No, I got it. I'm good.
Where the hell am I going, man?
Yeah, we're on YouTube Live and Facebook Live on Caveman's page. Yeah, go to YouTube Live. We're gonna start shaking babies here in a minute. It's about a song called "Shake the Babies."
Oh Jesus, man!
Okay. You want Dana back again?
That's
Okay,
why.
here she is. Good talking to you, brother.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
Looks like it's.
There you go.
Thank you.
That was Timma.
Okay.
Timma Limala. What?
Timazula.
Dana's dad.
Hmm.
Okay, so grab a baby.
Daddy's dad, not my dad.
Come on.
Not your daddy. That ain't your daddy.
Hey, look.
That's funny.
Unicorn.
Hey,
Where you going?
hold on one second. Let's get a question real quick.
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, let me see that one. That's the one. What is it? The unicorn? No, let me see.
Go to Revolution Radio 2.0
That's
on
one.
YouTube,
Come on, I gotta make sure I get this shit. You get one too.
and
There you go.
you'll,
I've
and you'll
done
see all
this
live
quite
right
a
in
few
there.
times. I'm not gonna lie. It seems so bad, but hey, this is a
Sit down, too.
dramatization. These are
This is-
dogs. What up, Wendy? How you doing, sweetheart?
Scooch over
These
here.
people are gonna show you
We'll wait for Tim to get home.
Yeah, Revolution Radio
how you're supposed to
2.0,
be shaking a baby.
2.0,
Isn't that cute?
and you should be able to get the live right in there.
Oh my gosh, she's got a fish.
She's got a fish in her hand. Yeah. It's too bad she's about to die.
Okay.
And the fish is gonna.
Okay, so before I start the song, you want to go ahead and explain on how to shake the baby safely.
We'll have some
And we have permission to
Okay.
shake
No,
babies in
the
place.
song will explain it.
Okay.
All right. If you have it loud enough for them to hear it, the song will explain
I'll give
exactly
him
what
the
we're going
phone.
to do.
What up,
I will
Rob?
just show you as the song goes.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay. So it's a learning experience.
Yeah, I just got you on speakerphone so you can hear it too.
There's a disclaimer at the end of the song that everybody should listen to because it is quite serious. But yeah, let's do this.
Okay. So let's get the song and let's get it
Okay,
together.
IDSFA,
Here.
shake the baby. And I'm not gonna lie, at our show, I got knocked on my ass in the pit by Jeremy Jersey, about 8 feet away, but I didn't spill my beer. Hey, you want that over by there so they can hear it there? Hey, hold on, dude. You might not have the best picture, but Steve figured out the song. Yeah. And we have permission to play this Friday.
Yes, we do.
Okay,
Yes, we
don't
do,
be
yeah.
fucking around. And these babies are not real. This
Yeah,
is
we're here.
This
I mean,
is we're here.
We're live.
Theater.
Okay, hang on. Now you're just watching yourself. There you go.
That way.
As long as so you understand what's
So I'm getting close to that and get everybody.
sorry, I'm used to shaking my beer with my
Okay.
foot. So this is what we can expect on at the party this next weekend.
The 24th, 6 p.m. So don't forget, 24th, 6 p.m. right here at 5890 West Patrick Lane Studio.
Private. Okay, you gotta get an invite or hit it somebody.
You got to
else.
hit the RSVP.
Don't just show up, mother effort. You will get booed.
I got to take care of the baby.
Gotta love you.
This is mothering classes for you.
No,
So if you ever have a baby, this is what you need to do.
no thanks. I will respectfully decline. Thanks. I'm good. It's just
You mean having a baby?
Yeah.
Good idea.
Oh.
I'll tell you the story about this song too, how it actually came about. It's actually really fun. Yeah. Why the hell else would we come up with such a sick idea?
Right?
It's got to be funny. Okay, so we'll see if you guys are good enough to win. This is how you got to win it.
I think I talked to him about it the other night, even though I vaguely remember.
Yeah. It was funny because she asked me, "Is the baby guy going to be there?" I said, "Yeah, they both are." Both.
We're
Both.
playing.
You're high as fuck, aren't you?
Absolutely, I'm not, love. That's just my face. I just look at
Gotta
it.
pay attention to the rules.
Solution. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna grab your baby. We're gonna hold that baby up in the air. Nice and gentle like.
Nice and gentle.
Maybe like Christ. Hold that baby up. Do his height. Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Shake, shake.
Nice and easy.
Shake, shake.
This is the right way you should.
Man, this is like a devil worshiping ceremony or some weird shit.
Shake, shake.
She made it cry.
The idea is to get it to stop.
Shake, shake. Shake, shake. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to come and join me and bring your fucking infants with you. We've been out all night young, and I really need some fucking sleep. And this whole fucking will shake me. I've heard of a possible solution.
There you go.
This Danny getting it. Danny knew.
There you go.
That's how you win a t-shirt right
That's
there.
how you
You
win a
take
t-shirt.
the
That's how you
hell
win a
off
t-shirt.
that.
Although we haven't seen any body parts fly off yet.
I have an arm from our show, from our
Yeah.
local uprising show from a baby. Yep. It's got a little tattoo
There
too.
you go.
There you go.
There you go. Shake the baby. There you go. That's how you
Yeah,
do it.
no,
There
I
you go,
think-
Danny.
I think mom and dad are gonna be fighting it out. You guys are pretty goddamn weak from what I'm seeing. Holy shit.
Yeah, you being a drummer, you should really be shaking that baby.
It's heavier than a drumstick.
Good
Oh,
answer,
okay, I really
Ron.
want to know that.
Can't even fuck around with that. That was a good answer.
There you go.
Man, I'm not sure if she's shaking it or trying to possess the son of a bitch, but man, that's scary. Damn.
The funny thing is, look at all the smiles on everybody's face. Tell me that's not fun.
Oh, that's funny.
The baby films.
Hey, you know why? Even without saying that this is for fun and dramatization, for some reason I have this feeling Facebook will have no problem with this video. I don't know.
Oh, probably not. I doubt it.
Well, because there's a disclaimer at the end.
Yes. Don't take your baby. And listen, if you got a fucking figure that out for it, shit, go outside. Hopefully it does. Nope. Okay, I gotta go back this way so I can do it this side. Yes, you don't go there. Hold the fuck. You hear that kid crying and shit, man?
You got to stop crying. That one's dead.
Oh. It's all for fun, but hey, even if it wasn't, Facebook ain't gonna problem with this one, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna share this one for us. That Zuckerberg,
Your mouth is
how come you're the only one that's freaking making it cry?
I'm just not mad. That's all
Boy,
me.
Dana got all the clothes shaken off of that one.
Hey, okay.
She had a lot of practice shaking the baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
now you got to listen to the
All
disclaimer.
right, there's this thing.
Exactly. You know, Ronnie. So do you feel better after shaking it? But what in the holy fucking hell is going on here? Okay, wait. Time out. See, the cold is real. Run, motherfucker, run. I just found a dude that's coming here to, oh shit. That's going to be a shitty costume for the party. You know that. Because people are going to trip out.
And we will be
You are
giving
going to
out
have people jumping over
t-shirts
fences,
for whoever does the best
doing
baby
weird shit. Yes, it's a cave point, Smurf.
Some
And
stupid
yes,
fuck
it
did
is.
this stuff. So all right.
That-
So yeah, that was Shake the Baby. All right, so that was Shake the Baby. So those of you on the radio,
Hey, is
you guys
what
heard
I'm
that
supposed to
really
wear?
well
So you
on
can't fucking,
Shake the Baby
read
with
my mind and do that
IDSFA.
shit?
I mean, if you are watching as well on YouTube, YouTube Live, as well as oh, here you go. I'll get Dana for you. There you
No
go.
babies were hurt.
Whoops.
Yeah, no babies were
Hey.
hurt. They're all
babies were hurt.
they're all plastic babies. And but yeah, that's actually a really fun song live.
Oh, sure, yeah. Everybody really gets into it. They have a lot of fun, and you know,
That's the one that
that's
got
all
me the
it's fun.
first time
I mean,
when I seen him.
the actual real name of the song is Maraca Baby, because we had maracas in the babies at first.
Uh-huh.
But and you'll see on the CD it says "Don't Shake the Baby."
Mhm.
It's not actually "Shake the Baby." People just phrased it as "Shake the Baby," but it's actually "Don't Shake the Baby."
Basically, that is a public service announcement for you people that trip out on your kid and shake them. This is what you're not supposed to do.
Exactly.
Right.
And how that came about was our bass player Travesty. Him and his wife had a baby. His name is Gage. Wonderful.
Okay, I'm scared to fucking death
So
where this story's going.
anyway, we were out in the prop, building props outside and everything, and she had just had a baby. She came out. Travis had his back turned to me. We actually had a bassinet with a dead demon baby in there. This baby doll. It was all purple and shit. So Sam had to go back in to do something. Samantha, that's Travis's wife, and she's like, "Hey, Paul, hold Gage for a second." I'm like, "Okay." So I grabbed Gage and I was holding him, and she went inside the house. Travis had turned around, so I went ahead and turned around and handed the baby off to Travis. When I did that, I grabbed the demon baby and picked it up. And then when she came back,
Oh my!
I was like,
Yes!
"You're such a good baby. You're so good." And his head was flopping back and forth. And she made the fuck out. I mean, it was
You
like
are
she started
insane, bro.
screaming. Travis and I mean, he almost dropped Gage. He was laughing so hard. We had tears coming out of our eyes because she totally fucking lost it.
Oh
So
wow.
anyway, that was the birth of
Shake the
Shake the
Baby.
Baby. That was because I always had this thing, because people hand off babies to you all the time.
Right.
Okay. First thing I do is grab the baby and go and shoot right in its face. They take the baby away, you never hold the baby again. You don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Okay.
Especially now, man, they might shoot your ass.
Exactly. So that was just my way. Hold the baby, and I had that little demon baby. Oh, you're so good. You're so, and it was awesome. So
Dude, you are insane, man. Because if that had been my ex, man, I think she would have already shanked you before she realized it was a joke.
yeah, well, there was enough room between us.
I'm
'Cause-
hoping so.
because she just came out of the garage door. Travis and I were all the way at the other side of the garage. But yeah, it was pretty funny. At least we thought it was funny. She still doesn't think it's funny. It's been a few years. So, but yeah, it's a good time, man. It's a lot of good fun.
And that artwork behind us, Benny, you ain't been here. That's Michael Maisonette, aka Stoner Dude. Stoner Dude at Instagram, Holmes.
Stoner Dude Art.
Stoner Dude Art
on
at
Instagram.
On Instagram.
That's his badass artwork there.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
And
So I'll tell you
also,
what, so-
Bong is his newest CD.
New CD, yeah.
Destroy All Humans. I'm telling you, I'm really getting behind this one. I haven't even heard it, but a couple songs already. But
Yeah.
I already
I
like
love
that.
the
I
title.
already like the title.
Yeah.
Big time, man.
A lot
This
of people
looks
do.
like
That's right down our alley, dude.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. That's actually really good.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh man, tell you, man, this has been a blast. It's been a great show.
Oh yeah. So
It ain't that late, is it?
Yeah, it's only after 9.
Oh, cool.
Jeff, he got to finally work a little bit with the band the other day and work on props, having a good time, set up the smoke detector. Fire
Oh,
department
yeah.
was called
He
out to
told me
the
about
house.
that.
And
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
That's what I'm good for, fucking shit up.
Fucking shit up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but Holmes took care of it on the phone, and for some reason, it sounded like the fire department was kind of familiar with these calls from wherever you guys are at.
Yeah, they're.
I don't know why, but maybe.
We've had them around a few times.
Well, we had the industrial fog machine.
In the garage.
And it
Yeah,
kind
pointed
of
the wrong
filled
way.
the whole house
Yeah.
and everyone else. So.
Yeah.
You see what the little one did at Sahara Lounge.
Well, hell, there's a small one that goes in here that we set off in here. You know, you got a small fog machine in here.
Yeah, but
I can see that
we
shit,
usually
man.
use a minimum of 3 to 5 in our show. So they're very well.
Yeah.
Anybody who's seen our shows knows you can barely even see us.
And you guys do
Right.
more on the smallest, tiniest stage as far as set wise and everything. I mean, the pieces they put on, let alone your damn crazy ass freaking outfits, costume. Jesus, I can't even call it a costume because man, the mask is like $5 friggin' grand. The costume weighs 122 pounds. With all of it not on, I know this for a fact. 5 minutes.
I kind of like my costume. My mask is only like this thin and it fits. And
People don't understand what you guys put
that's
into your
it.
show.
Yeah, but you guys put in a lot of production goes into your shows.
Yes.
We try. I mean, we love to entertain. You know, and
That's why you guys are so hard to be booked out here.
Yeah, people don't like to book us simply
Man,
because
you wreck anything that comes after or before. I'm sorry, no matter what kind of music anybody likes, or if that's the more popular group or whatever, more pleasing to the whatever.
Well, actually, it's not even.
You guys wreck some stuff. I've seen you.
It doesn't have anything to really do with that per se, because we pretty well get along with everybody. We do kind of, when we come in, because we have so much stuff, we come in and we kind of take over a venue, okay? Because we have to plug in so much stuff, get so much stuff ready. But what it is, it's not the bands, it's the promoters. And you see, the promoters, they're there to try to make as much money as they can, and they know that they've got 5 bands up there playing a half hour each. Mom, dad, brother, sister, uncle, aunts are going to be there to pay money to come see. The more they can get on and off the stage, the more money they make. Okay, well, if they have got a band like us that we're going to be there for a while, and we're, they don't care about a show. They care about the money that they're going to make by having as many people come on stage and off the stage as they can. So basically what it is, it's worthless piece of shit promoters that that run the business when it comes to local stuff.
You guys go above and beyond with man, I'm thinking like Alice Cooper or man, who else? There was some son of a bitch. Dio came up with some pretty cool shit, but the stuff these guys do on a little tiny stage, and I've seen them do it for charity for free.
The closest band to you guys is War, right?
Probably War, Mushroom Head. In fact, 2 of the characters in Mushroom Head's new video that they just came out with are almost identical to 2 of the characters we have. So yeah, we've got two that are almost identical. But that being said, our show also mimics a lot of what they do. So that's a big part of it is, you share.
Man, ain't nobody inventing jack shit, man. I don't care what nobody says. I mean, it's been done. You just got to do it your own way a little bit, without ripping everybody up. There's always going to be, what do you want to call it, homage and anything else. Somebody's going to have played something like you played somewhere.
At least change it up and try to make it your own.
Right. Don't steal it. Don't do a Vanilla Ice and only do 2 different ding dings. Yeah. Okay? You got to add a couple more ding dings in there.
Well, okay. You have
ding dings.
You know what I'm talking about. You all do.
Slipknot has the side drummers. They got the kegs and they got the baseball bats and stuff like that. That's their thing. Okay. Now, Mushroom Head, their show is off the hook. It's always a fantastic show whenever you see Mushroom Head. And they've got the double drums with water and lights, and the guys are drumming on them, and the water's different colors.
Definitely, I
like
should
that.
be doing some mushrooms when I go to see Mushroom Head.
Exactly. Mushroom Head is always a show you want to go see. War is always a show you want to go see. Us, our barrels, what are we going to do? We're going to mimic friggin' Mushroom Head or or Slipknot. No. You know, we've got the 55-gallon drums, we've got smoke machines, we've got lights, we've got lasers,
You
we've
got
all that
babies.
kind of stuff. You know, so
Right.
it is different electric drum pads instead of the actual real drums like Mushroom Head would
You
have.
got people that interact with the crowd.
Sure,
that-
you know, and there's a lot that goes into it. You know, like right now, preparing for this show coming up right now. You know, I go to rehearsal. We're rehearsing for several hours. I go home. I walk 2 miles, and then I grab my guitar and I play through the whole set with my guitar, and then I go back and I turn around and play the parts that I need to brush up on. And this is an everyday thing. So tonight, when I leave here, when I get home, I'm going to take a 2-mile walk. I'm going to go in, put my guitar on, throw the music on, and I'm going to practice.
I only
for a
walk when I
minimum
run
of
out
2
of
hours.
gas.
You know, well,
That's the only time I walk.
yeah,
From
well,
beer to a beer.
we have to do stuff like that simply
Oh,
because,
sure.
you know, at a show,
You can't play.
we're
it,
moving
you're not
everything
playing
in.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have to go get ready. Then we have to play the show. Then we got to move everything out.
it. Dude,
So if
we've
you're not
helped them.
prepared and ready for that, then you're not going to survive that show. You're going to be,
Right.
you know, it's going to kill you.
I've helped 2 or 3 bands in the same show, and still nope.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, and
But
I mean,
you guys love.
Especially
That's
with
the thing.
you know,
with
if
me.
you're
You
a
guys
drummer
do
that, that wants to be, you know, Neil Peart or somebody.
basically,
Yeah.
what it comes down to, you know.
Thank you, Smurf. I appreciate
Lolo,
that.
he's, you know, Lowen, he's incredible. Love what he's doing. We're bringing Jeff in. He's going to be a new aspect to the group and everything else like that. Things aren't going to be exactly the same.
I was with
Right.
Lowen more than I've ever been because he always is gone. The only pictures I had of him was when he was that damn doctor dude grabbing me by the throat and shit,
Yeah.
2 or 3. And the other night when we didn't even know who he was because he had a mask on, but you know what's going
It wasn't
on. and
his
all that.
It
mask.
wasn't his
Yeah,
mask.
and-
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He,
Well, I'm
Paul
bringing
says,
some other stuff to the band. I got triggers and stuff like that. So there's going to be.
man, it ain't gonna be
Kinda
the
horse.
same thing. That's
Yeah.
one thing about Paul that I know, being around him and hanging out with him with shows and
Well,
at his house.
and that's
They let
asking.
whoever comes in
Oh yeah.
do their thing. They're not trying to switch you up. Now, will they? I mean, they got certain songs. Yeah, you're going to try and work with it. But
Well, when
I've
Paul
never seen him.
Paul asked
forcing
to bring
anybody
me in, and
to
the
listen.
first thing I said, them are big shoes to fill. I mean, Lauren's phenomenal. I mean, phenomenal. And it's really big shoes to fill, but I think they want to mix some stuff up too, and I bring that to the table.
You have to be phenomenal in your own way.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically,
That's
is what it comes down to. You know, fill some of the spots that need to be filled the way people would recognize them, whatever. But at the same time, put your own spin on it. And that's the same way when Travis came in. It was the same with him. I told him flat out, you know what? You do your thing. Okay? The songs can change a little bit. Who the hell cares?
Mhm.
You know, nobody's going to sit there and go, no, it has to be just like this. You know, there's a lot of bands that are like that. I wrote it like this. It's got to be like this. No,
Right.
it doesn't.
And you know what the
You
difference is how many bands do you know? I know there's a couple I've known just in the last couple of years that were right there. Were starting to get the right attention, had the right CD, the whatever, the look and everything. And these some bitches break up over some dumb bullshit, whatever it may be. But then you got your music, and then you got everything that's combined with it, with the outfits and the theatrics and everything. That's got to be a dedicated son of a bitch. So you got to give them their opportunity to put their spin on it too.
Yeah. It's
So they want to do all that extra.
it's a collective. It's everybody. You know, you have to put your art out there, including our side characters and everything else. Okay, you know, we have the props, we've got the gear, we've got the costumes and everything else like that. But you know, when we're on stage and we're playing and everything, I have no idea what those guys are doing. Okay, I'm not paying attention to them at all.
It's timing.
You know,
right?
they're doing what they're doing. They're doing their job, and it's they're putting on the show. It's their show. We're playing the music. It's their damn show. So whatever they're doing really doesn't have anything to do with us. So if you've got that theatric bone to you, if you've got the side drumming bone to you, you know, where you enjoy doing that type of thing, you know what? You put it together, and we do a show.
I'm excited to see him with somebody that I like.
Yeah.
That's
That
awesome.
because I've only had limited opportunity to see you, like not at all, really, very rarely.
Yeah.
You were one of the
Very
reasons
limited,
why I seen it again.
Hopefully it
but
doesn't
this-
suck as bad as the rest of us.
Well,
that's what we're hoping for.
Well, I'll be adding. I
You're-
played a lot of China to give that big crash. I played 3-4 times for a boom. I run a rolling trigger that just gives a deafening boom.
I noticed
Wow.
there ain't one drummer I know that has the same set. I mean, the basic shit, but not their certain things.
Right.
They all got
Oh, yeah,
certain
everybody's-
stuff they
everybody's
like to
different. I mean,
do.
I'm
And
sure-
I believe, aren't
I'm
we-
sure Michael
Ours
will probably
about-
tell you his kit's probably a lot different than anybody else's kit.
Sure. Yeah, and everything feels different. Now he's
Yeah.
played Lowen's kit.
Yeah, several times.
Yeah, he's played Lowen's kit, so he knows kind of what is there.
He
and-
got all
and
his
what
shit
to
though. I
expect.
seen it in his garage, man. He got gangs of shit.
Oh, yeah, he does.
I'm getting more. As soon as Orion comes on board,
All right, we'll see.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Bill,
we're gonna
What up?
Bill,
deck
yeah,
that
you got to
shit
get these guys
actually,
here.
though,
man.
he ain't seen you play yet, too.
Yeah.
That probably would help.
And
That's
that's
what, oh, we'll come by that.
if he wants it out there and in magazines and everything else like that, this is one band that
He's looked
we may
up
not
from-
be mainstream, we may not be out there, we're sold around the world. We're in jukeboxes. We're
Right.
we've got all the right things in order. It's just a matter of getting it out there. But the one thing that we do have is we are photographed a lot.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
and that matters. I mean, we're in a lot of magazines. We're in a lot of news articles.
You're in a hell of a lot of my pictures, too.
and we get a whole bunch of different views and everything else like that. We've been told we suck. We've been told we're great. And you know what? If we have bad review, we're probably, and in fact, I could probably say this with quite a bit of confidence. We're probably one of the only bands that'll put our own bad review out. If we have a bad review that somebody wrote, we will actually put it out there for everybody to see.
Man, you
And
should.
we've had a lot of people going, "Why the hell did you
Because
post a bad review of your band and your music?" And we've always told them, well, number one, it's funny
Right.
because we don't give a shit.
and it's true.
Okay, what they think.
Whatever
And
that idiot thought, whether it's correct
but-
or not, or you had a bad night,
if
but it's the
if you're
truth.
going to listen to that, that's fine. But you know what? It also gives people the opportunity to go, well, you know what? Let me hear for myself.
Right. Right. This person think
check
it
this out.
sucks.
See what you
Yeah.
think.
I might like it.
Right.
But I tell you what, if I ever see Shake the Baby on a jukebox, I'm gonna play it.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna, dude.
I'm
I'm
gonna
getting
play it on a
20
jukebox.
bucks, and
Yes,
I'm
sir.
just gonna
Yes, sir.
loop that
Huh.
bitch.
Any AMI jukebox that you go into, that's in any bar,
Uh-huh.
we're in AMI jukeboxes around the world.
Wow.
Are they-
And
Are
all
the
of our stuff.
jukeboxes
Yeah, it's
still
all of our
on?
songs. Yes.
Huh.
Are
So
the
yeah,
jukeboxes
we're,
still on?
Wow.
And I
yeah, every club has one, but
Yeah, the digital jukebox.
Yeah, but are they still on, or
Yeah,
are they like
sure,
the golf games and other stuff?
no, they're not.
Well, I believe we have new music coming out shortly.
yeah, we will.
You guys
yeah,
got a movie coming out too. Are you in a movie?
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, yeah,
soundtrack.
yeah, we're in a movie that's coming out on Halloween, and that's one reason why we're doing the show and doing all this too. In His Name We Trust.
Yes.
And it's a horror movie that's coming out on Halloween.
And your song's playing
And-
through that whole trailer.
Yes, our song's playing
Yep.
through the whole trailer. So check out the movie trailer for In His Name We Trust. And it is it's not a full length. It's a little bit shorter than a full length motion
Yeah.
picture, but it is the writer and the director are really, really up and coming in the industry.
Hopefully,
So
they're going to
we're-
be somebody that's going to make a movie that's scary because damn, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, and I have not seen it yet, by the way. So I'm going to see it with everybody else. I chose to do that. We had the option of being able to view it in advance, and I thought, you know what, I would rather wait till Halloween to watch it because
Right.
our music is in it.
Well, if you bring
You
the
know.
trailer, we have a movie screen that's here. So Saturday we could also play the trailer on here.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that. We're gonna we'll put the trailer here and
Yes.
before we play,
Right.
and then we also have another video that we'll be playing too. So
right.
to
You
let
guys get
to
to
warn
see that.
everybody just how bad we actually are. So
Man, they got dark as a
expect a
motherfucker,
complete
didn't it? What
mess.
the hell happened there?
That's you, damn.
So
Man,
That's it.
I ain't moved it, man. I've been over here the whole time. People ain't even the cave puss. What's that? Oh shit!
Oh,
whatever
thank
it
you.
is, I don't get.
What is it?
What
Thank
is
you,
it?
Adam.
Man, that looks good. I don't care.
I don't care what it is.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna try it.
we'll try it anyway. It looks
Man,
like jelly
What was it
something.
he gave? What was it last time? What was it you made last time? That shit was good as hell too. Oh, the damn.
Calzone.
Yeah, the calzone shit. Oh my god,
Oh, that's pretty good, man.
that motherfucker can
Oh
cook.
yeah.
Tell you what, man.
So yeah, we're excited about the movie. We're excited about playing the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're excited to have a whole bunch of new people who've never seen us.
Right.
Um,
And there will be.
yeah.
But I know for sure there's 75 people coming from San Diego for this event.
Cool.
Private, not an open thing.
So,
blah,
you know,
blah, blah, whatever.
Well,
we
and that's
gotta
the whole
say
thing
so we
though
don't
too.
get
You
in
know,
trouble.
I don't care if we have 500 people or if we got 8 people. If we have 5 people, you're going to get the same show,
Mm-hmm.
the same energy, no matter what.
Damn,
No.
that's good.
You know, because we've always had the mindset. If people come out to see you, they're usually out because it's an event. It could be a birthday party, or a birthday, an anniversary, and they choose to come out and see you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you give them the best that you can possibly be. No matter what, it doesn't matter. I don't care if one person's standing there. You know what? I'm going to play like there's 100,000 people standing there. That's just the way it is.
I think we should advertise for kids' birthday parties.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We should. I'll do kids' birthday parties. I don't have a problem with that at
We
all.
can shake the adults.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, shake it up. Shake.
We got full size bodies.
Yeah. What's
Not
it
mine,
called? Shake the mannequin.
He already killed me. I'm not sacrificing my body no more this week, man. I only got a couple lives left.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, we have a film coming out too. It's gonna probably the full length of it's probably gonna come out. I think either this Friday or next Friday. But the
They
trailer's
get that
on
trailer
Twitter.
pretty quick.
The trailer.
What-
Twitter's
the
on Twitter.
twatter is on the Twitter.
Yeah. The trailer's on Twitter. So it shows him first, and I grab him, pull him into a dark thing, and then you see some fucking going on, and then see me possess another one of the characters that are in the movie, possess her, and then so it's just like that's just really cool.
He's pretty fucking
It's always
scary,
fun, isn't
man.
it?
It's,
I
hey, the
think it's
Green
called,
Door
I think
is
it's called
scary
Horror,
by
Horror
itself,
Hospital.
man. I'm like, I'm not touching shit.
I didn't think it really existed.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
you really
You
into
know,
it,
a lot
really?
of people think that too.
No, I
Oh yeah, a lot of people
Really?
think it was just a
Until I
movie.
Man.
saw you on there, I go, holy shit. that
Well,
does
it used
exist.
to
Oh,
be
yeah.
like
a lot
when
of
I
people
was
thought it was a
14.
myth. Same with the Red Barn.
Red Rooster
Mhm.
too. Oh, the Red Barn. No, I know, but that place was one of the guys that was dropping ass is probably the one that helped with that, and I believe he went to prison.
Dang.
That motherfucker said, "I don't like."
Everybody
nobody
thought that was
doing
a myth too.
No, hell no, it wasn't. We used
That's
to
it.
prank
Yeah.
call that motherfucker when we were kids and say all kind of fucked up shit. We're not going to even talk about that because, man,
I want to thank you guys for coming in and appreciate you guys spending some time with us again and
Always love
introducing
being
us to your new drummer that, you know.
and actually, we're going to be doing a more in-depth filming interview, all that shit. We're going to be using the 4K because I'm going to be following these mother effers.
Oh, definitely.
Getting
Yeah.
them while they're doing their thing,
We're
getting
also gonna
ready,
do-
all the shit that's getting brought in. We're going to do all of that.
Stick around because I think Mike wants to do something with you guys, with us, all of us.
Okay.
Mike on his big camera.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
For his website.
All right.
So,
For his,
we'll do
what
that.
is it?
huh?
What's it? I don't know. the name.
MikeLaZelle.com.
No. Oh, I thought he was doing it for his own thing too.
Oh, My Vegas Life.
That's
my
what it is.
Vegas Life. Yeah.
My Vegas life. I like
Life. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Vegas
so, yeah.
life is different than any other life anywhere else.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Except for right now, man. Now it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like everywhere
Well,
else.
actually,
It's still
we're
different.
still different because honestly, I've never changed anything since this whole thing started.
Man, except
I haven't
for
changed
our
anything
shows,
that I've done.
except for our,
You know, there's-
our going.
Like I say, it's
Well, except for going to a show.
That is like
you know,
really
because there's
the
no
other
shows
night.
to go to. But I've never stopped going in. I've gone to your place.
you
your
know
place.
what's amazing about this though is if you got to look.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
Maybe
no,
everybody's-
fuck you guys,
No,
man. I ain't
Everybody's
doing
looked at the bad side of all this,
Mhm.
okay? But there actually is a good side too, because this has also given a lot of people the time to reboot their lives
Hopefully,
and
realize-
also go in a different direction than what they were going.
hopefully.
Out of necessity, but also, you know, I talked to a young man in the supermarket one night. I had a mask on, and he just happened to ask me how long it took me to grow my hair out. You know, I told him, I had long hair my whole
102
life
years.
because he was thinking about growing his hair out, and he was
Right.
in college,
Right.
and he he had to leave college because of the Corona stuff.
Mhm.
You know, and he told me, he says, I was in this field, and I was, working on getting my education on that. And I told him, I said, look, he says, but he wasn't too sure if he wanted to follow that again when this was all over because of the whole situation. And he wasn't happy with what he was doing in school. So he picked something out, and it just wasn't clicking with him.
Mhm.
And I told him, I said, dude, this is the perfect time to reinvent yourself.
Right.
Because now there's so many people in the world that had to reinvent themselves. You know what? Do what you love to do
Mhm.
instead of what you feel you have to do,
Mm-hmm.
and just follow it. This is the time where you can take the time and actually figure out how to put it together without the stress and strain of putting it together, because you don't have to keep up with the whole world right now. You
Mhm.
know? And as far as the sickness and everybody else and everything else, if you have underlying conditions like I do, if you're sick, wear a damn mask. If you don't have underlying conditions and you're not sick, do whatever the fuck you want to do, because it's not going to matter.
Right.
I mean, it really isn't. People are going to get sick. People
No
aren't going to
matter
get
what.
sick. It's whether you have a mask on or not, but the mask does help people who are sick keep from preventing other people from getting sick.
Right.
And people who have underlying conditions and that are sick that can't afford to get sick, it can help you a lot, of fighting it off.
Mhm.
But it's not a cure-all for damn sure.
Right.
It's not really good
You can catch
for when you're healthy. It's not something you should be doing.
if you're perfectly healthy and you don't mind, you can take that risk.
Right.
You can get sick and be okay with it. All right, that's perfectly fine.
My thing is,
You know?
I was punching people when they spit on me before the cold, man. Because fuck you, man. Keep your shit in your mouth.
And that's a big part of it too.
Yeah.
Social distancing, I like that a lot.
Man, but you
Because I
don't
don't
like
being
people.
that
That's why
close
you're
to people.
shaking babies.
I don't like to be that close to people.
Right.
Don't invade my personal space. 6 feet is great for me.
Oh,
I'm totally happy with that.
Well,
I think
didn't
it should be like
the
8 feet because my attitude.
didn't didn't the police write that song like a long time ago?
I don't like it.
Don't stand so
because
close to
Yeah,
me.
don't stand so
I
close.
mean, honestly, I much would
Personal
rather
space.
most
Personal
people
I'd
space,
do
rather,
it.
I would rather you be farther away from me, simply because I don't want to catch the common cold.
Right.
I don't want to catch the flu. I don't want to catch whatever you might have.
Why are you hanging out with me, man?
You're just a wreck and don't
You're-
get
Hey,
anybody
but you
sick.
know what? I
I was
don't
just
get
gonna say the
sick,
same
you know
thing,
that.
dude. Because you're a train wreck, dude.
I don't get
I'm
sick,
attracted.
man.
I'm attracted
If
to
anybody's
accidents.
got, hey, if
You know, I
anybody's
follow
got the
sirens and
antibodies,
lights.
it's me. You might catch those, hopefully.
But at the same time, it's hey, you know what? Wear a condom.
Yeah.
Jesus, please do that at least, man. Fuck the mask.
Oh, yeah.
But for you ugly people, you can wear a mask. But the condom thing, most definitely.
Yeah, there's a
goddamn
lot
it.
of people that should
Knock
have been
it off.
wearing a mask before this whole thing.
That's what
started.
I'm saying, man. I don't mind if ugly
You
people
know,
do it
and you know what? I did wear a mask before all this went down.
because you
Oh, yeah.
deal with
You know,
elderly
I
people
dealt
in
with-
your job all the time.
Oh, sure.
Medical.
I
I'm not
dealt
gonna say
with
what it
people
is.
that if they catch a
but-
cold, they're gonna die.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Plain
you,
and
and
simple.
he's
I have to protect them.
right.
Wearing a mask, I'm protected from them because I also picked up, from group homes and stuff like that, where if there's a cold or a flu, man, it just circulates through there and gets worse and worse and worse and worse. It turns
Sure.
into a super virus.
Yep.
Right.
But because of that, because we got sick so often when you first start the job that I
You
do,
build up some shit.
you do build up an immunity to some pretty heavy duty shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because literally,
That's a
who
good
gets
thing.
who gets a job that gives you 14 days off, okay, but you can take 3 days off at a time, it only counts as one. There's no job out there
Sounds
that
like
does
the
that
kind
shit.
of job I
My
wanted.
job did, simply because that's how often and how sick you get.
Right.
You can end up taking 3 days off, have the weekend, you end up with 5 days off to recover because of the crap that we would catch doing
Right.
my job. It's basically like rolling around in the back seat of a friggin' taxi cab, butt ass naked.
Oh shit.
Oh.
That's
Or the green door.
rolling around
Well,
at this floor,
yeah,
butt ass naked.
the
No,
green
that-
door,
Hey, that place was actually, I'm not gonna lie, that manager, I can't remember his name, man. Young kid,
Yeah.
good kid, 6 years. Man, he was like into cleanliness, and I'm pretty sure I said, you had this habit before the cold here. He said, hell yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
Well, just remember, man, when I opened up Mr.
Whoa,
Mr. Fister,
I am not going. You can send that one to me on a video link. Maybe. I'm not even sure I'll
That's
listen.
that's my club. All right, Mr. Pfister. Yep.
There's a place
I
open
welcome
next to the
everybody
green
there.
door, bro.
Yeah, it's called the Badlands.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've
Well,
been
no,
to-
it's
Yeah.
going
I
to be
know the
called
Badlands
Mr.
very well,
Pfister
trust
now.
me.
I just seen the name, never been inside, but no, thank you. I've heard
Yeah.
too many stories.
It's basically it's a country club, dude. A bunch of cowboys in there.
Whoa,
I mean,
man.
it's really scary.
It's
This
Brokeback
took a
Mountain in
bad
there.
turn.
you
Brokeback
mean.
Mountain in there.
Yeah.
You walk through the
Oh,
doors
yeah.
and it's they got like smoked wheels and shit off of wagons and everything.
Some leather
it's
and
weird.
some leather and no lace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some
Wow.
saddles and
Chaps,
shit.
no
Yeah.
pants, that kind of fucking
Oh,
weirdo
yeah.
stuff.
Ask
I
those
mean, I don't
chaps.
care what anybody does.
Yeah, I had a
I'm
client
not
that I
doing
used to have to go pick her up there all the time. She would do karaoke there and stuff, and I'd have to go in and get her out. And I hated going inside that place to roll her out. She's in a wheelchair. No, thank you.
Damn.
And I just, it was,
Were you getting your butt pinched, Paul?
yes. No, nobody touched me. I think they knew better. But,
You got a couple drinks bought for you, though, didn't you?
They
Don't
tried.
They tried.
They tried.
You want to play some poo?
But it's
lie.
but you know what though?
No stick talk.
But here's the God's honest truth though. If you're in the music industry in any way, shape, or form, you have to understand that the gay community makes the rock and roll rock. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
Man,
Without the gay community, none of this shit. Most of your record producers, your talent agents, your everybody that burns the records, makes the records, produces all that shit. They are very embedded in the gay community.
Man, they're in every
So if you're a
entertainment
homophobe,
community, everywhere.
if you're a homophobe,
A hobophobe.
yeah, homophobe too. If you're a homophobe, you know what? The music industry is not the place for you. You know.
Hey, man, I'm
Well,
not gonna lie. I
Mike's
was
gotta
scared
get- Mike's gotta get
transgender
out of
until
here
I
real
started
quick.
doing this.
So I want to wrap this up real
What's
quick.
up?
All right.
We love our ABCs
Come on in, Mike.
and LBGT.
Come on in real quick.
Okay, no more letters, though, man.
I don't know if I want to squeeze in on this conversation.
Have
Come
Have a
on.
roll, man.
Have a roll.
Yeah, you know, here's
Have a
something
jelly
better
biscuit
than
while
that.
you're
Yeah,
at
you're,
it.
you're on the show. You
That's
deserve
it.
that.
Yeah.
jelly
Did
biscuit.
you get
That's
one?
really
Eat that.
good.
That is good. Here.
Yeah, it is.
So they can see
And,
you, man. I'll be on the end.
I want to thank all my guests tonight. Mike, I mean, you're a great guy. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Badass
Doing your-
artwork.
You're great too.
Doing your artwork and
Stoner dude.
Stoner Dude and Bong. Check it out.
Wait,
We'll be
what
playing
was
some
that?
more
Long
music from
Destroy
that.
All Humans. Stoner Dude Art on
Art.
Instagram.
That's it.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
And we
That
got
is badass.
Paul
man.
from IDSFA, Jeff from IDSFA. Appreciate you guys. We'll be having a party this weekend. You guys will see these guys play. That show will be broadcasted on YouTube Live as well on My Vegas Live. There'll be all kinds of film. I'm trying to get on-site media to come out because their party's not till next weekend. So might have
I didn't know that.
might
Oh,
have-
Danny, you bring
might
your
have Mike
ass
and Danny
home.
come out.
C4OC Radio.
Uh,
Come on. Let's
but yeah,
do this.
Really do appreciate
Yeah.
you guys. Thank you
Yeah,
so
no
much.
problem. We're looking forward to it, man.
You guys are welcome anytime. You got anything new coming out? Any artwork coming out? You want to
As long as
Come on
there's
the show.
cookies and jelly and,
Man, that shit
and
is bomb.
joints.
joints? There's always going to be joints
I'll
around
be
here.
here.
somewhere.
Bomb.
Uh,
Destroy all humans. Check that shit out. And check out his artwork. Stoner Dude Art at Instagram. I knew I'd remember it the last time.
You got to remember something if you say it enough times.
Right?
Hey, I'm,
Right.
hey, I'm
Not me.
trying to say the important stuff.
Oh, yeah, right. All right. So, like I said, thank you so much for being on. Appreciate you guys
Not a problem. I love being here.
very much, man. Love the new music. Thanks for bringing it out and everything and getting it to me and stuff so I could get it on air.
See you next time.
All right.
I'm gonna try and
Appreciate
get
you
him to
guys.
do a once a month show with me for a couple hours about all kind of shit, comic books and other
Sure. That works.
shit. See, he said he don't
No.
like it. He loves you, but he don't like
All
it.
right.
No,
He's a lot smarter.
You
than
guys
you
don't
are.
know when to shut the fuck up.
You
I
start off
wanna
with
go
no
home.
and make them offer you something to get to yes.
As soon as I'll have Adam make those.
Yeah. As long as you
That's
do
as much
cookies,
as I'm
cookies
getting
and joints.
paid.
I said I would do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cookies and joint.
And
We
we
do
can
have
bring
plenty
a
of those.
different piece of your art a couple different so that they can check that out. And you have these for sale. You got poster prints of these.
Everything's
originals.
for sale. Stoner Dude Art on Instagram. If you want something, give me a call. Message me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
He's
we'll
got
work
really,
something out.
he's got really good stuff.
Yes,
This is
that is
beautiful
sick.
stuff, man. It's sick.
It is
Yeah.
badass.
So thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.
People.
Same time, same channel, right here on C4OC Revolution Radio 2 Mondays. And hey, it's been a blast, man.
Yes. That
Thank you
one
so
went
much.
Like,
It went smooth. It
what
went good.
time is it?
Had a little bit of music. Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock.
So we can end
Um,
with his songs and a couple IDSFA songs. What I'm thinking.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, that sounds good to me.
We can do that completely. So, yeah, we'll get you food for thought
Pisser, where the hell's that?
right
Oh,
over there on the
shit,
corner.
man, don't
First
even
door
mention it.
on the left.
Oh, the light on?
That alphabet soup, and then we also
Love
got
all,
you some.
Susan. I don't know who the hell else is watching.
Yeah, what?
about
We'll
it.
play "Shake the Baby" again, just for the hell of it.
Yes.
And
Okay, goodbye, assholes. Say
uh,
bye. Call me after you.
Fuck you.
There we go. Come on, Steve. Your turn too.
there you go. Fuck you, there. And
Nope.
let's see, a town called
Yeah,
Evil.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm
We'll
not
do
getting
that
on the
one.
stripper pole. Maybe
All
I
right.
will
So
after
see you
party
later.
one
Here's
day.
some bong for you.
I
Peace.
did one time. Anyway, love you, assholes. Goodbye.
All right. Take care, guys. Love you.
All right.
Done with Facebook Live. I'm going to end my stream there. So see you later. Bye bye.